recap.
All right, yes, Christian, give it to us. It's been 5 months.
Yep, 5 months. Alright, last we found our team, they braved the sinkhole in the outskirts of Daggerford, finding traces of others who had ventured in before them, and ultimately finding several of them dispatched by a giant spider, and another, a goblin, that they knocked out with a sleep spell. The tunnels weaved on, transitioning between sewers, natural caves, and ancient catacombs. Along the way, they freed a young brass dragon, Dab Shaba, before they reached the innermost chamber. This one appeared to be a small chapel with an ancient, faded altar emblazoned with archaic symbols, which they were not able to identify. Upon this altar laid the broken housing of some sort of machine. Above that sat a great clockwork mechanism terminating in a large amethyst maul, which suddenly struck out to defend the chapel when the altar was touched. Also in this chamber was an enthralled individual who was quickly dispatched, with the entire team ganging up on them. We now find our heroes having retraced their step. Oh, wait. There, yeah. Okay. Because you're not that. We're starting from within the catacombs. Alright.
We loot that guy already?
You did, I believe. They didn't. I think they had a rusty longsword on them.
Okay.
He's rotting now.
They
He
do
stinks
have
pretty
clothes.
We've been in here for 5 months.
You've
Is
been
he
in
the
here for
only
5
enemy that we defeated in this room then?
In this room, yeah.
Okay.
The mall, I mean, was animate, but it stopped moving.
Right.
After the elf was dispatched.
Did we look at this thing?
Yeah, so that's the altar. You see, it's got
Had the
a
machine housing.
just like pictured. It's got a purple cloth over top. It's fraying at the seams down where it drapes over the edge of the altar. There's clearly a ring of dust where the object was sitting. The maul above it's now dormant, but the face of the altar is emblazoned with these symbols. You're not really sure what they are.
I'm gonna take the cloth.
Okay, you have one purple altar cloth.
Woo!
Do you wear it as a cape?
No, I just put it in my bag.
Oh, you're putting it in your bag? Okay. All right. Write it down.
It's in my treasure.
Do you recognize any of these symbols, Elika?
Do I?
You're not sure. You could give me
Arcana.
a history check, an arcana check, or a religion check. Arcana, you don't think that they're magical in origin, but something about them seems similar to ancient cult religious scripts.
They seem
So do you
similar
think
to
it's-
ancient cult religious scripts, guys.
All right.
So it's not magical in origin. You do think it would be sort of spiritual in nature. What that means, still much.
I don't have anything good for religion.
Did we look in this pile?
It's
in the corner?
rubble from. You can see, though there's not a hole in the ceiling, it was lined with stone, and some of that stone has fallen away and just revealing the bare earth from behind. Then there's obviously the statue behind you that had toppled over from beside the altar.
This statue?
Yes.
Kind of weird that there's only one statue at an altar.
Yeah. It is on the opposite side to the mall. The mall is kind of above where Aslan is.
Still.
Yep.
What's the deal with Dab Shaba again? We just found him in here.
So she's a wormling brass dragon that you freed from when a landslide had trapped her in a tunnel, and you told her she could come with you.
Okay.
So you've adopted a wormling brass dragon.
Woo!
And Dabshaba, do you recognize any of these scriptures or any of these symbols?
No, my mother's never told me about any of these.
I forget, where did you say that your parents were?
Oh, my mother ran off to chase off a green dragon that had invaded our territory.
Oh, that's right.
It's all coming back. We were hibernating.
Would a perception check here help, Christian?
You can... I'll tell you what you see if you roll one.
Okay, I gotta remember how to do this now. Where's the thing for D20? Okay.
To roll, if you want to use the advanced dice roller, it's the second to last button on the button. It's the pictogram of the dice on the left.
Where's the one where you drag it across the screen and then it throws the dice?
Well, that's if you have 3D
What's
dice
the
on.
3D dice?
That's the what?
Yeah, I think if you click to roll, it asks you to click and drag. I think you have to
Okay,
like
gotcha.
roll
Because
first
you
and
still
then
got to fill
it'll-
out the
yeah.
information, I think. Okay,
Yeah.
so perception.
Or you should be able to click on
God,
the
I
skill
gotta get that fixed.
too.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna make sure if it's just not sitting outside.
Fair.
Just dropped it. Here you go.
Oh, there it goes. 16 minus 2, 14. You can it's obvious from the hammer marks in the depths of the symbols that someone used a hammer and chisel to carve these out. That's all the information you can get with that.
These marks
It's
were
very
not
good
created.
stonework.
These marks were not created magically. Somebody who was perhaps a mason of some sort put these marks in here themselves.
Is this the way we came in down here?
That is the way you came in. This is a dead end room.
Allegedly.
Well,
So probably dwarves.
I'm gonna do a history check on that statue. Is that what
Okay.
that is? Okay.
oh, God.
You
have no idea
I think
who,
this is
who
made
they
of
were,
stone.
but they're you're actually not sure if it's made of stone, honestly, with that roll.
I
You
put
think
my
it could
finger
you think
down.
it could be made of some kind of wax.
I put my finger down on it. This statue is
Your
not made
finger-
of wax. What did I say? Did I say it? I thought I said I put my finger down on it.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Yeah, I put my finger down. I taste it. Guys, this statue's
it
not
tastes,
made of
it
wax.
Tastes kind of minerally.
I think we've perhaps seen as much as we can see in this room.
Oh, I'm good to leave.
I think they're conferring about dinner. Hold on.
Adamus,
What?
did you find anything of value on that man that we looted over there? Anything to your liking, clothing-wise?
Nothing.
Nothing at all, even that nice cape.
Does he have a cape?
It looks like he's got something fastened over his shoulder.
Does that guy have a cape?
He's got like a half, it's like a half cape. It like goes only like halfway down the back.
Alright, now I have a
Kind
half
of
cape.
attached to both sides. You have a red and gold fringed half cape.
Nice.
See,
Very fancy.
I'm looking out for you.
Slightly bloodied.
That's fine.
At least it's the color.
Prefer it like that.
Can I roll perception just generally for the room?
Yes. Okay.
What the heck?
You're not able to tell much,
Homer, do you see
much more
anything
than
in
you've
this
already
room?
seen.
No.
See a bunch of rocks.
Yeah.
It's a very old room.
Would it be worthwhile for me to try a perception, or
Yes.
okay? Let me perceive this room. If I also remember how to do this, hang on.
There's also a thing
Yeah, I got it.
that dwarves have. Okay. Still not able to tell much more. Like, it's a very old room. Clearly, age has caved in part of it. Yeah, it hasn't seen use in, besides the dead elf in the corner, in centuries, maybe even longer.
Well,
Leave.
guys, I guess there's nothing else to do here. Maybe we should just leave.
Out of here.
Yeah,
Room is boring.
this room is boring.
I don't know.
I'm ready to leave for sure.
All right, look, I'm gonna take one last look around.
All right.
I got a 13.
I don't know what to tell you. It's an old room.
Part of it's caved in.
You're just rolling.
Go. 23. There's a 23.
No, I
I've seen it
saw.
multiple times. That must be it.
No, get it.
I saw what I see. I thought I saw a 25.
What was your first one there? 22.
I don't even know.
22 is the first one.
I'll give you the 22 just because I'm interested to see how you guys take this. That collapsed statue. It clearly fell down and broke sometime soon after its construction, because the wearing at the breaks is the same age as the wearing, like seems to be the same kind of wearing on the rest of the statue. So it was put up, and then it fell, very, very, very soon.
That seems like pretty poor construction.
Well, it's
Guys,
made out of
maybe we
wax,
should put
right?
this statue back together or something.
Ooh,
All right, I'm down for a puzzle. Jigsaw puzzle.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
All right, who's got duct tape?
Well, I'm gonna need
That
you all
rope.
to give me an insight check to see how well you understand how the Homer, you get advantage on that because you're a dwarf and you know stonework.
I
mean,
crit failed.
So,
I thought
On
this was
it.
made out of wax.
oh, I'm rolled up.
What was
no,
made
it's
out of
made
wax?
of stone.
Oh.
I said he thought it was made of wax.
Oh, gotcha.
So you want me to run an
Oh, yeah, you
advantage
crit
Debbie.
though.
on
Advantage
insight?
roll. Yeah. Anyone who's helping to do the statue.
I will assist.
No.
Oh,
Insight, you
tried.
said?
Insight.
Big statue fall down, go boom.
Yeah.
I am
Ooh,
not
looks like it
very
fell over.
insightful, I swear.
Oh,
Yeah.
but you kind of are. And after some work, you guys do put it back together. There are some things missing. You need to kind of hold it up. But nothing really happens. But the room feels older.
Older,
Colder?
Colder.
Colder?
colder. Okay.
Do you sense that temperature change?
Yeah, it must be a poltergeist in here.
How does that make you feel?
Cold.
They're here. So, like,
Very
is it cold
apt
enough that
answer.
Dab Shaba would be, like, hibernating?
Ooh, good
No, but she's shuffling a little bit in place.
Hmm.
You know,
Top
she's a lizard,
Shabba.
She's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
I just
Do
like
you
saying
sense a
Dab
difference
Shaba.
in the room?
It's gotten quite cold.
Yeah.
I don't very much like it here. Something feels wrong.
Food?
Food.
Ooh,
Food!
sounds like
Food. 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 Food.
Food!
Food.
Food!
Apollo
Food!
just yelled
Food!
food.
Food! Food! I'm excited for you guys.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
We'll send you some through the
I-
disk drive.
Thanks.
I am on a low-carb diet, so
I have to
enjoy
go,
the pizza doubly for me.
I have to go 8 or 9 more days before I get to have a great meal as well, because I've been on just a low-calorie diet overall. And I'm doing quite well, and I don't want to stop.
Food. Food.
That's a good thing.
Food.
Right. Well, we'll cover our faces, and we'll just be voice only while we eat.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
All right.
Gotta think about what to do here.
I
Getting
can
colder.
time people out.
Hmm?
Oh, I could time people out on Discord.
Oh.
What does that
Okay.
do?
Don't
They
test
just
it for
can't
the
chat
love
for
of
a certain
God.
amount of time.
Greg, you're getting timed out.
You're gonna put him in timeout.
And then it moves
So
all the
It
windows.
literally puts
It-
it literally puts them in timeout. They have to sit in they have to sit in a chair and they can't
Yeah,
interact with anyone else in
right.
Discord for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, there's a little chair that pops up and your little name goes next to it.
That's great.
All right. I'm gonna think about cold. I'm gonna get food real quick. We'll be right
Okay.
back. We'll be quick.
Okay.
Adamus.
Oh god, you guys.
How much animal handling do I need to ride Dabshaba?
We can talk about that later. Jesus Christ.
Adamus.
Yes.
Does this pertain to any of your specialties, by chance? With the Feywilds that you have interacted with?
No. Doesn't get very cold in the Feywilds. Just kind of like summer all the time.
Ah,
It's just always like a pleasant temperature.
Yeah, it's
in the
pleasant and
Feywild.
sunny.
one would think that the creatures would be more pleasant in such a nice place.
Well, they look like cute animals, but they're really evil.
So what you're saying is, as soon as you look away, that's when they start being evil?
Well, no, it's like you see like a sunflower walking around and it's like singing, and you're like, oh, that's cute, and then it eats you. Takes off
That-
your hand.
Or it like tries to offer you something and then suddenly like
Oh yeah,
you can
or you
never
end up in like a really bad deal with the sunflower, and
Mhm.
like now it's your master. They're devious. They either eat you or lock you
Wow.
into like
And lock you into slavery? Is that what you're saying?
basically that's your two options when you meet a creature from the Fae.
Wow. Are
Yeah.
there any creatures that there aren't like that?
Not in the Fey Wilds, except of course the elves, the Fey elves.
Right.
They just sell subprime
Now-
mortgages.
Now, wait,
They try to sell you timeshares in the
Yeah,
Feywild.
we just sell timeshares in the Fey Wilds. We're not that evil.
that's
Now-
evil enough.
Now listen, I got a great tree in the Fey Wilds. You can go to it twice a year.
Technically,
Between
2 other people are gonna own it, but
Yeah.
you get it for that week.
you get into it, right? It's at a really good price, but you have to be there for 7 years, and you can only go twice a year, 2 days out of the year. It's fine though. It's really cool.
I don't think I would be very interested in that tree.
Oh, you'd love it, you know. You could get out and about. Into the
You know what?
Feywilds?
Getting out and about, that would tempt me right there. You know, it doesn't happen that often for me, though I must say it happens more often now than it did when I was younger. And I
Right.
think when everybody is perhaps back together, when we're leaving the dungeon and we're focusing on going back to town, perhaps I will tell everybody more about my past. But for now, what I was going to ask you is, these creatures now that you spoke of, these sunflowers, are these ones that you would encapsulate in the boxes and
Yeah.
fight?
Oh, this again.
Yeah, and fight against other cute, lovable creatures.
Now, when you catch them in the boxes like that, do they somehow become more favorable towards you to the point where they will not attack you?
No. It's kind of it's a 50-50 chance whether you're going to eat when you take them out of the box. It's a very high risk, high reward kind of
So
situation.
what you're saying is, it's a chance every time you try to put them back into the box. It's not an automatic guarantee.
Exactly.
What box is this?
The Feywild
No,
creature
the-
boxes.
It's their stupid Feywild joke from
This is what happens when you're gone.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys missed this
They
all.
just bullshit
bad.
for a
I think
while.
you guys had to go somewhere for a while, and like we were sitting here for about 40 minutes that one day.
Yeah, just making
we
up stupid
were-
stuff about the
Oh
Feywild.
my.
I noted some of those things.
Yeah,
You may see
it's
some
good
things
stuff.
from that pop up.
basically Steven invented Pokemon in D&D, except it's like much more violent.
I've taken note of it. We'll see if it rears its at any point.
It'd be great.
Colder room.
Older room.
What do you guys do?
Is there like a draft or is it just cold?
It's just you can't tell if there's a draft. Like no air is really moving. It just
Okay.
sort of is permeated with a something feels different.
Oh, this would probably be a good time for an investigation check, yeah? Not just perception, because something
You could
actually
do that,
direct
yeah.
happened. Okay. Now that I
I
can.
want to investigate the statue.
Good idea.
The statue.
Never mind.
It's a crumbling statue.
All right.
Crumbling statue.
That really helps.
Dang.
Crum-
Still
Crumbling
scrumbling.
statue.
Still crumbling.
Crumbly rock.
I'm just imagining the three of you standing around, like all sort of standing around the statue, just sort of nodding, like, crumbling statue.
I'm contemplating whether it's edible.
Does anybody know mend item?
No.
Have what?
Oh no.
Mending, you mean?
Mending.
Mending.
Well, I think there might be a specific thing for but
No,
yeah, that.
mending is the spell. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Okay.
Elika, with that though, in this dark corner of the room, there's a light. There's just like a haziness kind of in the like missing joints of the statue. Should be like there should be something.
Guys, there's like a haziness in the statue.
Like any place where there's like a piece broken off, like the haziness is kind of like, you know, in line with the face of the stone.
So are we saying that the haziness is marking the places where things should be but aren't?
I rolled Arcana.
Is there any
You're not
pieces
able
that we
to
can
tell
see
much
away from
more
the statue
from
that would
with
fit?
Yeah, is there any pieces like over here?
You can give me an investigation check to search for them if you
Do,
really
do,
want to,
do.
if you want to do that.
12?
I was also thinking that, but on
You,
mute.
you find one or two pieces that may be a part of it, but nothing significant. Similar, like you've probably gotten between the two of you like 4 pieces, but there's more broken out of the statue that doesn't seem to be there.
Does this guy have a piece?
No, he doesn't have it.
No. Dabshab, are you good at puzzles? Or sniffing out pieces?
I've never done a puzzle.
No. Alright, never
Oh.
mind.
Mother only just taught me. She called it common, this language we're speaking.
Oh, yeah, how old is
Dabshaba.
Dabshaba?
She is at the end of being a wormling, so she's about
Okay.
5 years old.
Okay. Well,
Dabshabo, when there is a free day sometime, I will come out here and I will bring board games that we will play together.
Are you leaving me here?
I don't
I
think
don't
that's the
know, I
plan.
expected you... At some point you're going to want to be back with your
You
mother.
said I could come with you.
Absolutely, but I assumed at some
I don't
point
know
you'd be
where
back with your mother.
went.
Her mother
she flew
abandoned
off to-
her.
She flew off to the east to chase away the green dragon.
Oh, then you're with us as long as you need.
I don't know how far I am from the nest.
Well, then you are with us for as long as you want to be. And if we find your nest, then you can rejoin your kin there.
Oh, lovely. She said.
We would never abandon you, Dabshaba.
Thank you.
I don't abandon my friends. It takes me a very long time to make them.
I've never had a friend before.
Even your brothers and sisters.
They're my brothers and sisters.
Yes, but
I don't meet many other dragons, so.
Well, now you have new friends.
you have 4 great friends.
Well, thank you.
Can I touch the haziness?
Yeah, your hand passes through it.
Okay, but nothing.
And you don't feel
Mm.
anything when you pass that.
How long would it take to get back into this dungeon where we're at, Christian? Like, how long did this...
Now that you know the route, probably a half day. there's no obstacles along the way. You guys cleared a path through that one narrow section. You know, there's seemingly no more enemies. You may run into a couple of rats, but you know, the rats.
Did we complete the objective we were sent out for our mission?
You got, yes, your mission was to see the extent of the tunnel and see if anybody was down there, and you found everybody who was down here.
Okay.
People had clearly come before you and met different fates.
Perhaps we can mark our path on the way out and be able to come here easier next time. It would be better use of our time to perhaps leave for now and come back if we have further information.
Yeah, we've been in this room for 5 months, so.
Yep, I'm good. I'm sick of looking at these four walls.
Let us head out then.
All right. So, yeah, you all head out. Okay. So you weave back through the long tunnels and chambers, passing slain zombies, giant bugs. Oh, don't go that far. Don't go. Do not
And the
look at the man
walls.
behind the curtain.
Elika is not with us.
But she's with you.
Neither's Dobshaw.
In spirit.
shoulder
You all.
shrug.
You're good. You're good.
Okay.
You all weave back through long tunnels and chambers, passing slain zombies, dead giant bugs, and one sleeping goblin whose legs are kicking in his sleep as if he's running. Eventually, you
one
all
alive?
see the dim light breaking through a hole. Sorry?
We left one alive.
That's the one he had his little
Yeah,
wand
you-
and said he
you-
was a
you
powerful
slept- you-
wizard.
Uh,
Elika fell
he was
asleep.
like, yeah. You all see dim light breaking through a hole ahead as you reach the sinkhole entrance. Let me move you guys to the town scene. Bear with me for a moment. I got to get us to the right spot, and here we are.
Ah,
We're back.
I remember this place.
Yeah.
So, upon,
Way home to-
seeing the sky above you out of the sinkhole, it appears that it's just turned to night.
Okay.
also,
There's still a rope.
all right.
You good?
No, I just everybody remember, north is west. Just
Yes.
for reference.
Yes.
Mapped weird.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it like that?
Well, north is
North.
east.
North is east. No, north is west.
No, north is west.
West is
Well, north is east. Yeah. Up is east.
Up is east.
Oh, I'm
down is
specifically
south, down
saying
is
north to us right now is where west would be. If we were having the compass like that.
other way around. West is west. South is west. The
Mhm.
down is west, and that goes towards the the coast.
Oh, I'm looking to where the N is on our compass. The N is where the W would be.
You guys are saying the same thing in a different way.
Are we?
I think we can move on.
We're good. We know what we're talking about.
Okay. Then if we are in agreement, then then we're good. Cool. Oh yeah, and over the sinkhole, you see the rope that you all came down on.
What was the objective that we were doing?
Explore.
Well, it was
Were we
to
just
scope out the
investigating?
sinkhole, see as far as it goes. If there's any, you couldn't find any reason to why the sinkhole happened.
Okay.
Well, not entirely true. They said the sinkhole happened 2 days prior to when you went in. Dabshaba had mentioned that she got stuck in that hole when a large sort of low ringing sound rang through the ground. That's all you know.
Oh.
But you got to the end, you saw some people had snuck in before you, met different fates. But it seems clear. You've killed all the immediate enemies you could find.
Go turn it in.
Yes. Is the guild where we
So
got
you-
this
you all
quest
climb
still
up to
open?
the top?
Yeah.
Hmm?
I want to climb up to the top.
Actually, we got
Yes.
this
So-
quest directly from our company, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, but remember your contact in the city was the master of the hunt, Kelson Darktreader.
Okay.
But as you all climb up the rope, you see the two guards who were guarding it before you guys came in, kind of standing at attention, halberds at their side, just kind of facing away, preventing anybody from coming in.
At ease, gentlemen.
Oh, oh God.
Did anyone
It's
try to
good
go
to
in
see
after
y'all.
us?
We were confident you would... And here you are in good health.
It's only been 5 months.
We were
That
having
goblin's
It
in a
seems
coma.
that long, doesn't it?
God, how time has passed. Well, it's good. It's good to see all of you back. And he pauses as he sees a brass dragon, well, a dragon, scamper up the side of the hole, and just gets his
Nope.
halberd out. And he's
Nope.
like,
No,
No,
no, no.
that is a very dear friend of
a
ours.
dragon. Why is there a dragon?
That
here?
is a dear
New
friend
friend.
of ours.
As
Their name is Dob Shaba. You put your weapons away now.
As you say this sentence, a cloud moves away from the moon, and moonlight hits the brass scales, and he visibly, relaxes. It's like a metallic. Oh, thank Lathander.
What?
Metallic dragon. They're not the tip. Not evil. But not
Yeah.
a direct threat. Well, they can be.
This one doesn't seem that evil.
I'll take your word.
Dob
Okay,
Shaba,
enough
say
of
hi
this.
to the nice gentleman.
Hello. Oh. What a talkative wormling you are.
It's always the best when the DM just has a conversation with themselves.
Talk to himself.
Well, I'll go fetch Kelson, and you can explain everything.
That would be nice. We'd probably like to relax here for a minute while you go get him.
Did he hear my question?
I don't think you heard the
What
lady's
do you,
question.
sorry, I don't think I heard your question.
Oh, did anyone else try to go in after us?
Oh no, we've been trading shifts with the day guards, and nobody's coming.
Cool.
You guys aren't waiting long before the second guard comes back with. So,
What's his name again?
well, welcome back,
Kelson.
Kelson Darktreader.
Kelson?
Kelson Darktreader.
Kelson Darktreader.
Master of the hunt.
And as he approaches you all, he says, "Welcome back. It's good to see you all in good health. Acquisitions Inc. certainly seems to follow through." And he also pauses. He's like, "Where in the nine hells did you come across a dragon?"
Look what we found.
You know, around.
Yes!
Ta-da!
In the tunnels? Did you go off an excursion?
No, she was in the tunnels.
And he's like, How?
Dob Shaba, would you like to explain how you're in the tunnels?
Oh, okay. I was swimming to escape from a green dragon that has disturbed our nest, and I went through a tunnel in the side of the river, and a cave-in happened, and I got stuck, and my new friend saved me. Well, that's lovely. He's kind of just like, I don't know where we're gonna keep you in town.
We have an
Where's your
idea. Don't
good
worry
mother?
about it.
If you're willing to take responsibility for an entire dragon,
This is a
oh
good
gods
dragon.
help us.
We'll feed her and walk her. It'll be great.
Give her good pets.
Lots of pets. I pet Dob Shaba.
Am I still supposed to be over near Shallow Moat, or am I left behind?
No, I think you're the only one on the
right
map.
here. There we go.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
We were using Homer as just like to mark where you all were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just as
Okay,
a
that's
party.
that's fine. I just want to make sure I
Yeah.
wasn't left behind eating my
No, we're good.
baguette.
A little stale now.
5
5 months. Yeah.
Kelson says, unfortunately, I don't have much time. I'd like a brief rundown, but a lengthier tale can wait. There's been an incident.
Well, perhaps we should know about the incident first, as we found some things, but they can wait if there's been something terrible that's happened.
Well, there's been a murder.
Ooh. A murder?
Who was killed?
It's kind of a strange one here in the docks ward. It's not the first we've had of this type, but that doesn't detract from the peculiarity of it all.
Is it somebody that we know?
No, you haven't been in town long enough to. They were a dock worker.
Oh, just a dock
Half
worker.
orc.
Well, I would think that the good thing about it being a dock worker is it would be easy to talk to people about that individual and gain information. It's much more difficult to gain information, say, if a prince or a king dies, because then you have to go through security in order to be able to talk to people. But this is a dock worker, so we should be able to talk to their friends and
He
relatives.
hasn't been in town for much more than a year. I think he worked somewhere outside of the town before this. But
I'm sure he has
or
coworkers,
if you
though.
are,
Why is it important?
Hmm?
Why is it important?
it's the over the last 3 years, it's been the 12th of this kind.
Oh.
Were his feet cut off?
How did you know?
That's part of. Maybe we should get to what we found.
Yeah.
I think you may all be able to help more than I could have expected. Let me show you to the. Follow me. He says, clearly, he's very exasperated as he just sort of like shakes his head and waves, and kind of directs you all to come follow. Right.
Top Java, come with us.
So, okay. So, Kelson will take you kind of back. Here, I'll show you. So he'll take you back through the dock ward. Remember, there's more buildings out here than this map shows.
Right.
And he takes you up to the dock gate, but then a little past it to a building just the east of it. And there's a couple guards already posted outside, and clearly there's been a lot of activity here. He'll nod to the guard standing by the door, open it, and kind of head shake you all in.
All right. Where would you like us to begin?
Well, as you all come in the door, you can start right here, and you can see laying over the kitchen table is the body. Legs clearly cut off. He's a kind of a tall, well-built half-orc man, laying on his stomach over the table.
Is this how you found him, or was he moved?
This is how we found him. There's clearly some sign of struggle. We believe it was taken to the living room from the bedroom. But so far, we haven't been able to dig up more than that. It was only just reported about an hour ago.
Do we know
Who
how
found
long he's
him?
been dead? Sorry.
No, you're good.
Or 5 months ago.
I've been here for 5 months. He looks great.
Looks
Sorry,
great
guys.
in 5 months.
5 months.
My
Yeah.
question was, who found him?
Well, the foreman came because they thought he was skipping work. He's always on time, and they opened the door and found him bent over the table just like this.
And the door was just unlocked, or they had a key?
Door was unlocked.
There's Josh's face.
There it is.
Back.
He's back.
I can hear Josh talking through the walls.
Oh.
Yeah, we can't. Now we can hear.
I'm done chipmunking for now.
Could you tip the camera forward a tiny bit?
Or get taller.
Or get taller,
you go.
either way.
There's either
He
way.
grew.
Yeah, I tell you, that food just goes right through me.
Yeah, there we go.
There.
But
Thank you.
now
Okay.
we're gonna do the great camera shuffle. Everyone, turn off your cameras.
Musical cameras.
Let's
Give
go.
Greg an aneurysm.
God. Oh, no, thank you.
Well, so about the feet thing.
Yes.
Hate that sentence.
Yeah.
The feet
Yeah.
thing. The feet
So
thing.
do I, says Kels.
We may know where all the feet are going.
Tell
Oh
me more.
yeah. Oh my gosh, I totally
yeah,
forgot
I
about
forgot
that.
We
about
found
Yep.
in our trip
all
through
clicked.
the tunnels. We found a
And you
large
brought
room
them with you.
that was full.
You brought
Oh,
one
we
with
did.
you.
Didn't we bring one foot?
Did you bring
I
one of
wouldn't
the
This
mind
guy's
that,
foot?
That's why-
forgotten.
You
Isn't
should
that
check
why?
and see if it matches up.
Yeah, let me. Who has it?
That Elka
I
had
think
it.
you
Isn't
have
it?
Elika
Do
brought
I have it or does Elika have it?
Oh, Elika might.
Elika grabbed one of the feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
See if
I
it
thought that's
fits.
why.
Did I?
I thought that's
You
why you
did.
One
asked
of us
earlier.
did. No. I think Steven did. I think when I was listening to
Did
it, I think
Steve?
Steven
I
did. Because I think he took the
Oh.
boot. He might have taken a boot.
Oh, did
or
I take the
something.
boot
That's what
with
it
the
was.
foot in it?
Yeah, I don't have foot in my inventory,
I think
guys.
he kept the foot though.
All right, I
Did
take.
we use it though? Did we use it for like tripping a trap or something on the next puzzle somewhere?
Oh, did we?
I don't think so.
Because I know we've done that. I just can't remember what episode it was in. Not like a foot, but I'm saying like Steven's picked something up and then he's used it in like the next part of the adventure for something.
Might have been the foot.
I haven't made any notes that you used it for something. Just that
Okay.
one
Okay.
of you had it.
So we
Okay.
have a foot.
I didn't.
I'm
listen
gonna
to the
hold it
whole
up
here
thing,
it
but
is.
I got
Elika
to
said
that part.
grab the foot, and then like one of you grabbed it. So that's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah. You
I'm gonna
didn't
say
have
Steve
the foot.
has the
but you-
foot.
I have the foot.
All
You,
right.
but you had but Elika had said grab the foot. That's
I've been carrying
what
a
it
foot
was.
around
You
with
didn't have
me.
it with you.
Well,
for
he
5
was the one that
months.
would be okay with it because he's used to that sort of thing.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. 100%. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Animus, why don't you see if that fits?
Yeah, all right. I hold the foot up to the body.
We're gonna have to talk more later about where you found that.
Oh, I can
but-
tell you right now,
For
if
now.
it helps.
Okay.
The whole room of them.
There was a giant tunnel. So we were in a tunnel system, and we came across a room with probably about 100 or so feet, if not more. Some in different stages of
100?
decomposition, others just dusty.
Dusty feet.
We only
Weren't
know
some of
about
them
12
moving?
murders
Yes,
like
we
this.
actually had to fight some of them. They animated.
Yeah, we did. That's right.
Oh,
They kicked us in
God.
the shin, and then there was a large stone foot that came down from the ceiling and attempted to crush us. It was a lot of foot-based magic.
Well, I think we found our connection between all the murders.
And that's just the
God.
beginning of it. There's more if you want to hear it.
Please.
There was in this one room, I guess it was kind of like a sewer system. There was a very large pool of slime. There was a very large tunnel snake. A tentacle
Tunnel
creature.
snake.
Maybe not a tunnel snake, just a large tentacle creature.
You said it connected to the town sewer.
Yes, I believe so. It was in a large drain area. It was a thick, viscous substance.
There was a time when this city, century ago at least, had a poor wizard who was eccentric to say the least. Could have had something to do with them.
Was that
These
wizard
parts
a
of the sewer we
goblin?
know about didn't. No.
Okay. Just
Why do
checking.
you ask?
Well,
Okay.
we found this little goblin who said he was a wizard, and we promptly put him to sleep so we wouldn't have to worry about him. And he's sleeping soundly. He's all right.
That's a very merciful way to deal with it. Okay.
Out of game.
Hmm?
Did we kill that elf that was in that room we were in the last time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It took
Thank
us.
you. I couldn't remember.
He wasn't very nice. All right. What else? Christian, this is the area where we also had the room with all the large tanks of liquid, different colored liquid.
Yeah, weren't
That
there
was
like
the room before.
4 pools of
Right.
liquid and they all did different stuff?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes,
I'll,
they all did different things.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
Bye,
Okay.
have fun.
So,
I'm just imagining this whole time while we're talking while he's gone, and just Adamus is trying to fit the foot on.
Now let me try rotating it a little like this.
Elika, do you want to explain the room with the vials of liquid?
No, because I don't remember.
I will try to do it to the best of my ability. We came upon a room with large vats. I believe there was at least 4 different colors of liquid. I have samples of them right here, perhaps you would like to see. I have here a sample of cloudy liquid, green liquid,
Okay.
and a pink liquid, and I believe the last one was just some type of old water, but the least of our worries.
Well, it doesn't mean much to me. I'm no alchemist or wizard.
I believe one of us took damage because I decided to freestyle into one of the vats.
That's
I vaguely
well,
remember that.
But that'd be more of a question for the current court wizard, Delphin. I'll let him know that you were asking after him.
In the final room of this tunnel system, we met up with, I believe it was a elven sorcerer? Is that correct? It was an elven sorcerer?
It was like a fighter, like the
Fighter.
longsword.
Okay, so we met up with an elven fighter. They weren't too happy to have us there. And we sadly...
What was this last room?
There was a type of I guess a dais with a cloth on it, and there was a crumbled statue.
Oh, I have the cloth.
Ooh, good.
Oh,
I take the cloth out and I show it to him. Look, it's purple.
okay. Doesn't ring a bell, but
There were some symbols. There was like a symbol, there was like a Y with like a thing, and then some other things.
And it was the statue we tried to put back together?
Mm-hmm.
The statue you tried to
When
put back
we
together.
attempted to put the statue back together, the room got cold all of a sudden. But it was as if it was a partial spell or something like that. It didn't complete whatever we were supposed to do. We were unable to figure out how to finish off a puzzle, as it were.
Peculiar. Sounds like some magic, cultish mumbo jumbo. It's not.
Sounds
my
like some magic
wheelhouse.
shit.
Yeah, that's basically. It's not really my wheelhouse. Again, might be a good question for Delphin or maybe some of the town priests. If they've heard anything like that. It sounds like if you had an altar, could be something one of them recognizes.
We will have words with them for sure. I suppose before anything else, before we forget, perhaps we can settle up.
Settle up.
You are our contact. We were getting 150 gold or something like that for this.
Oh, the payment's already been sent to your office. That'll be tended to you on when you. I assume you report to them.
Hey, Dave.
Excellent. Just checking. Is there anything else that you need from us help-wise?
Well, I'd like to see where this foot mumbo jumbo goes.
Can I investigate the body?
Yes, you may.
Oh.
Oh, excellent. So you investigate the body first. Well, you can see. Do you move the body at all?
No.
Okay. So you can see. You're wearing kind of like a plain beige shirt, red pants, but around their neck is a scarf, pattern sort of striped, blue, light blue and white.
Can I tell how he was killed? Was it the feet?
Certainly, you think blood loss from the feet, but there is a lump on his head. You think he was maybe knocked out first.
Oh.
Blunt instrument to the
He got
noggin.
knocked out and then woke up dying
Blunt
of blood loss
trauma.
from losing his feet.
He may have just been killed outright
We can
from
only
the
hope.
blow to the head.
Yeah.
hard to tell because so much blood, like this body really seems drained, like you've been
Oh.
bleeding for a while. But the one thing you realize is there is way too little blood around where it is.
Yeah, you said it was moved.
You can see if you follow from, if you look over the head, you can see that there are some drag marks on the ground, but not many.
And not
Like
blood, just drag marks?
not significant. Well, blood, like blood he was dragged,
Ah.
bleeding.
Do we know who the last person is that saw him?
Well, it'd be basically everyone at the dock yesterday. Last person who saw him, I believe he'd probably clock out at the dock worker, and he doesn't go. He's not really a drinking type, from what they said, so I don't believe he went to any inn.
You said he was also kind of new in town?
He's been here for probably 2-3 months, less than a year.
Okay, so people know him, just not super well.
Yeah, not well.
Yeah.
And he does seem to keep to himself, to an extent.
Right.
Did he have
But,
any contacts that we know of that would have made him a target?
None we know of.
Does he have anything in common with those who have also lost their feet?
None that we've been able to figure out yet. This is a case that pops up every couple years. The previous case goes cold. Suddenly, we find someone dead with their feet missing again. It's since I've been master of the hunt for the last 30 years. It's happened at least. Well, I believe I mentioned 12 times.
When we were in the tunnel, in the room with the feet, I'm trying to remember the scene. Was there a few feet that fell down from the ceiling that were new?
There was a pair of feet that fell down while you were fighting.
Did they look like orc feet?
Those were the ones you picked up.
Okay.
Oh, so we actually picked up this dude's feet.
Mhm. Yes, you did.
Okay, so we can have Steven, line him up, and
Well, it looks like Adamus has a match.
Yeah. If you look at, he's enthralled in rotating the foot and trying to fit it in place exactly, but they're the same skin tone.
So, just to let you know, those feet dropped on us while we were in there fighting the other feet.
Do you know where the top of that passage led to? To the top of that room led to?
No, but that is what I was just thinking myself. That is perhaps your next avenue of investigation.
We'll send a team down to that room. Thank you very much. I do want to return to those drag marks. So over the kitchen table, there's sort of 2 rooms on either side, and it goes into the right hand room. They are very sort of dry and it seems like he didn't have much blood left at that point. It's almost like you dry brush something. It was kind of scarce blood.
Homer, why don't you go check out that room?
Check out that. Yeah. I think I should. With some perception?
Initially.
Do you go to that room on the right though?
I walk over to the doorway.
Okay.
Of the room on
It's
the right.
open. And scene here is more gruesome. There is more blood.
Ugh.
And there
Ooh.
you can see that there's a guard or something, taking notes in here.
Hmm.
Oh, yep. Welcome in. Be careful where you step.
Yes, this is a mess in here. Now, what have
So,
you
blood is-
noticed here?
Not much yet. We're just, taking notes about where it's spread, potentially where the body might have been killed. We don't really have leads yet. And as you can see, the blood is kind of the bed is soaked kind of on the lower half. There's a splatter on the far wall. and then some blood trickling down the window. Dried, all dried.
Oh my.
Is this Kelson in here with us now?
Or be dried by now.
Did Kelson come into the room with us?
Kelson did not follow Homer. He's still out in the main room with.
I'll go back
rest
and
of you.
ask Kelson a question.
Oh, you went in with Homer. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kelson, I have an important
Yes.
question. What was the, I guess, status or class, you would say, of the most recent of the victims? Not like whether they were a fighter or a wizard, but like what social class were they in?
Oh,
We have a
the
dock
previous
worker
one.
and who else?
Well, a rich landowner.
Okay, different walks of life.
He was found dead in a room in the inn. In one of the inns.
So they're not just targeting commoners, whoever it is.
That's been one of there doesn't seem to be much commonality between victims. Been one of the difficulties. Seemingly at random, as far as we've been able to tell.
And how long ago, before this one, was the last victim found?
About a year.
Now, when we got
Maybe a
sent
year and
down,
some months.
when we got sent down in here to look through this, wasn't I thought something was spurred on by a murder? Wasn't?
You heard rumors of
Rumors
previous murders in town, of
Okay.
a series of murders. So that is because you were asking around for rumors at one point. You heard about you heard about a green dragon flying in the air, and you also heard about a series of murders that had been taking place in the city for years.
That's how I knew that the murdered guy missed his feet, because I have that list in my character sheet.
So that last detail you gave in that room was there was some blood on the window. I think I want to go investigate that.
Okay, you may give me an investigation roll.
Ooh,
Hmm.
that's blood.
Let me
Maybe
take,
it's
That's
ketchup.
blood.
let me take a look at it, Homer.
Don't taste it.
You said investigation. This could be.
Investigation.
Okay. I'll take it.
You can see there is the blood trickling, like dried blood that had trickled down the window. One thing you see is there is blood that seems to go underneath the, like on the frame of the window, underneath the closed window.
I'm gonna open
Outside.
What floor are we on?
You're on it's a 1-floor building.
Okay, I'm gonna open the window.
Okay. And you can see it goes over the frame. And there's some caked on the outside.
Is there any on the floor outside that I can see?
You can see, yes, you can see little patches here and there.
It appears that the trail of blood leads outside.
Did they like slam the window on the ankles to get the feet cut off?
Oh no, I didn't need that. Oh, okay.
Is it just like over and over again since it's like a blunt object?
Oh!
Fuck you,
First his
God.
head, so his head did knock him out, and then his feet until they were just chopped off.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
that was gruesome.
Chloe's just taking it all in stride, just chugging her soda.
I think we should go outside then.
Yeah.
and look on the
Honestly,
other side.
I was thinking the same thing as Josh, so I wasn't surprised that he said it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No. So you climb out the window?
Uh-oh.
Well, I was thinking of taking the safer route and just going out the front door and walking around.
I'm going to
Do
climb out
whatever
the
you
window.
want to do. I had a feeling. I
You
had a
want to
feeling
like
someone was
springboard?
going
Do you want
to.
me to like lift you with
I am-
my arms?
No, that's all right. This is something I'm very used to. It's how I used to escape from the family compound.
Oh.
right, so Homer goes the reasonable way, and you come around the building to see Asm still clambering out the window.
Yeah. You right there, Asm?
I'm good.
Oh, that's me. I'm all right.
Oh, him.
This is something I'm very used to. When I was about 18, my parents stopped really caring about whether or not I was let out, but before that, when I was younger, it was hard for me to spend much time outside unaccompanied.
I see. Is anyone else following us out here?
I'll follow Homer when he comes back through the front room.
All right. So the three of you are outside. Adamus, are you still inside trying to line the foot up? Or are you?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm not really good at puzzles, but let's see if it fits.
Well, we did find out that it does fit. It is the feet. off
No
the bat.
way.
It's the same
Yes.
tone, but like
You picked the right ones.
I picked
You
the
got
right
it.
foot.
It took like 15 minutes, but you got it.
imagine it's like lining up a Rubik's cube. It's like
Yes.
Yeah. It glows and snaps back on.
and he suddenly wakes up.
Hey!
Hey!
I got all my blood back. No,
You
I'm
need
kidding.
2 feet for
Okay.
that. Only got the one.
Oh.
I guess I'll stay behind just in case
In case it wakes.
something weird happens, you know?
So all of you who are outside. So Asm had noticed that patch of that patch of blood in the grass outside of the window. It's kind of dark, but you can still see a couple more kind of spaced out, kind of in the direction of this old oak tree.
Oh.
Well, I think we should go take a look at that tree.
I like the way you think. Let's go over there.
As you reach the tree, you notice at the foot of the tree, kind of about 10 feet off of it to one side, is a slab of stone set into the ground, kind of a little bit hexagon shaped. It is
Hexagonal, if
absolute-
you will.
Yeah. It is caked in blood.
Ooh.
Do you
Absolutely covered in blood.
Do you all see this hexagonal object
Is this
here
like a
at
normal?
the foot of the tree?
Boo.
Just yell from the house.
I remembered
"Boo."
because I watched. I guess I did watch at least the first part of the video, and I realized how many like one-liners, puns. So I got to try and keep that going at least a little bit because I did so many that episode.
You're like
a
the
roll.
CSI guy. You have to take off your glasses.
Yeah.
My God.
Oh my God, that's what Asm's character is partially based off of. Is that guy with the voice and everything? Sounds just like him.
Oh my god, no.
Damn it.
Oh god.
So the stone.
Mm-hmm. Covered in blood.
How big
Is
is
this
it?
a
covered in blood.
normal feature that most people have in their yards around here?
You can give me a history or let's see.
I'll do a history check.
Give me Oh, there we go. History or just a general intelligence check.
Oh.
19. Asm. Well, Elika thinks that this might be covering something up underground. Asm, you think this is a well cover.
Hey guys, this might be some sort of a well cover. On my parents' lands in one of the courtyards, we had something similar that was covered up, had access underground. It was when you didn't want to use something anymore, you didn't want anybody to fall in, so it was kind of covered, you know. Perhaps if we can lift this up, we'll be able to see if there's a pathway that leads underground or something.
I like the way you think.
Go for it, Homer.
Strength.
Should we both do it? Should both me and Homer tag team?
Oh, if both of you do it, let's just have Homer do it with advantage
Okay.
because you're basically assisting.
Right, that's assistance, yeah. So you get to roll it twice.
Is this athletics?
It can be athletics, strength athletics. You can use strength or athletics if you
I
have.
don't see strength on
Oh.
here. I thought I had strength, but I don't.
It's all
Strength
the
is
way
one
on
of
the
your-
left.
Yeah,
Oh, that one.
but you may use athletics if you have like proficiency.
Yeah, you should
in it, so.
probably do athletics.
Yeah, and with advantage or just normal?
Athletics.
with
With
advantage.
advantage.
23.
Well, don't really need that.
Yeah. You are with Asm supporting you. You are easily able to tilt up the stone, and it seems to be just like a thin sheet of slate. Someone, cut into pieces.
So it wasn't that thick. In other words, it wasn't like a
No.
giant. Yeah. Okay.
It's just a well cover.
Okay. And what do we see underneath?
There's a hole that just goes down.
Well, Kelson, I think we found perhaps where the killer had went.
We should definitely investigate this hole.
Yes, shall. Adamus! Adamus!
Yeah.
You're still in the
Stick my
house.
head out the
remember?
window. Yeah, stick my head out the window. What?
Yeah.
I'm working on this foot.
Yeah.
We
Still working on
found,
the
we found an old well that leads down into the ground here. It was covered by a large stone. Would you like to come and help us investigate?
Yeah, I'll come.
Woohoo! It's a party.
Yeah. I jumped on the well.
Oh, okay.
Head
Very
first.
enthusiastic.
Is there a ladder?
Feet first, enthusiastically.
You
Oh.
do you?
Do you?
Yes.
I cast Featherfall on
Thank
him
God.
at
Okay,
the
I was
second
gonna
level.
say I knew one of us knew
You
it.
caught me just before I
Roll
started.
with it.
Okay. So, Animus, you fall slowly
hmm
for about 40 feet, and then it bends down in front of you. Like, basically, it levels out.
Okay.
Now you're down in a hole.
About 40 feet.
What do you see down there, Adamus?
Is it just dark?
I think you would have dark
Is-
vision.
I mean, I have
compared to
dark
light
vision, so like,
Yeah, so
Let's see.
you can just kind of barely make out like the edges of the walls, but you see that it kind of curves and goes flat.
okay, there's more of a path down here.
You think to get through, you would have to crawl at this point.
You guys want me to crawl through the path?
Perhaps wait until more of us come down.
Yeah, don't get too excited.
Okay.
We appreciate the enthusiasm. Wait, someone asked if there was a ladder. I assume there's not.
There is not.
We have rope.
We have rope.
Yeah.
You do.
We can fast a rope around the tree and then put it down the hole.
Agreed.
It's probably the easiest
Let's
thing.
do it. Yes.
Generally, it is a 50-foot rope.
Yep. So that should be just about right, really, if we put it around the tree
Yeah.
and it's right next to it.
That'd be perfect. Let's tie a rope up.
Just so we know, how many of us have the adventurer's pack?
I don't know.
Like a standard adventurer's
Or
pack.
Dungeoneer's pack, I think. Comes
I have
with it
50
too.
feet of rope.
Okay.
I don't know if
I have the
I
entertainer's pack.
don't remember what pack I have.
It is a good pack.
I have the explorer's pack.
You probably have rope too, I think.
The dungeoneer's pack, which also would have rope, I would assume.
I have
believe so.
Costumes.
Okay, so 3 of us have rope.
Right,
You
So
can tie a bunch of costumes.
Yeah.
We tied the costumes.
I'm
Yeah.
basically just trying to keep track so we know who still has rope when we're down there in case we need it again. So we're
Yes.
one
Still have
rope
that
down, we
purple
have
cloth.
2 left.
Oh, you do.
Yeah. How big?
All
How
of your
long is that purple
costumes
cloth?
plus the cloth, 50-foot rope.
Oh, plus 50 feet of cloth, yes, in case we need to make any costumes while we're down there. To entertain.
I can add
It's a
my
ton
my
of
short
snakes.
cape too.
Yep. Your new shiny red half cape.
Yes.
So you all climb down to this hole.
Yeah.
Right.
Technically, I can target up to 5 falling creatures within range.
Ah,
That's pretty
You
good.
don't even need rope.
But
But
if you
we
want,
need to get back out.
that's true. The other thing, if you remember, is that I said I cast Featherfall at the 2nd level, is because I only
Oh.
have 2nd level spell slots. There's nothing actually
Oh.
in the rules about casting Featherfall at a higher level.
Oh, it doesn't give you more benefits?
Mm-mm. A
Like,
lot
is
of
it-
people on Reddit
That's
are like,
weird.
you can target one additional creature if your DM is cool.
Yeah, I would let that happen. So many spells do that.
I just
Like,
don't have any 1st level spell slots.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would I would let you target an extra. Like if you're upping the spell power, come on.
Yeah. Anyway,
I
okay,
don't
we're gonna use the
understand- I
ropes
don't
anyways.
understand the spell sometimes. Yeah, okay.
Are we all down?
All right, and you all descend comfortably. It's not like a terribly wide hole, so you're able to brace yourself against the side a little bit. It's not that hard to climb.
I have to start crawling through that tunnel that we were so eager to
Secret
start
tunnel.
crawling.
All right, who has dark
It,
vision?
it would be a
Oh.
little easier for Homer.
I think we all
Secret
have dark vision.
tunnel.
I mean, I am shorter. It'd be easier for me.
Christian, do we all have dark vision?
I have dark vision.
I have dark vision. You should have dark
believe
vision,
Aslan
right?
has
I
it.
think we
Where is
all
it?
have
All of you
dark
have it.
vision.
It would be in your abilities and features on the right side, kind of that long column.
Attributes
It
and
used to be called dark
abilities?
vision. Yeah. Let me look at. No, let me.
No, that's not what I want.
Characters. You have dark vision. Racial, Asmar. You have 60 feet of dark vision, allowing you to see in darkness as if it was dim light.
Excellent.
There you
And where is that sheet for so that I'm able to access that? Is that on...
So, do you see on the right at the bottom? You see light bearer.
features and traits?
Features and traits. Yep.
Features and traits. Pack.
Keep scrolling down. You'll see
Dark
dark
vision.
vision is under Hex Warrior.
You have 60 feet. Yeah. I see it.
And you,
Thank
Oh,
you.
you
I
can
do.
click the
I
title
do
to
have it.
expand them to read more.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Excellent.
There you go. Yeah. So you all have dark vision. So you can all see. You can all like. It is like it's complete darkness down here. So
Right.
you're basically just kind of making out the shape of the area you're going through. You can see enough to navigate.
And we didn't do. Am I correct in saying that we didn't do any sort of short rest yet?
Nope.
Even. We're still
No
going.
short rest, no long rest.
Okay. I think we healed up though after that battle. I think we all took potions and stuff.
I'm showing full.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
It's
am
good.
Yeah, I'm
You
full.
You
Yeah.
did?
I'm
I
also
haven't
full.
touched anything, so that.
I
must
just
be it.
don't have any spell slots.
I'm
I have
not
one.
full,
I don't think you
actually.
guys took damage in that last fight. I think you took damage in the fight with like the zombies.
I think we
and then
did
you healed
really
up.
good. Yeah, in the last one.
I'm at about half HP, so I don't think I got a potion.
Oh,
You're at half HP.
I'm going to
Okay.
give him
fine.
a standard one of the standard healing potions.
What's that heal
So
for?
roll me 2d4 plus 4, I think.
2d4.
That
Let me
sounds
see.
right, Christian.
2d4 plus 2?
Oh, plus
Plus
2.
2
Six.
maybe? It might be plus 2. 2d4 plus 2. You're right.
Cool.
I only remember that because the potion of greater healing is 44 plus 4, and people are like, why don't you just say 48? And it's like, no, 4d4.
D4.
So I remember the other one is 2d4 plus 2.
So that was 6 points of healing,
Mm.
Stephen. Right?
Yep.
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 Okay.
Alright.
And it's part of the same day. Let me see. Spell uses.
I believe you used your healing thing.
I could do it
Your healing
4
hands.
times a day.
Oh,
I
okay.
I'm
think.
good
I think
now.
we agreed on that because we did talk about it, and I'm pretty sure you said I can make 4 potions a day.
Well, it's with.
Seems OP.
Oh no, that's your healing elixir. I meant your healing hands ability.
Right. I'm just talking my. Oh, I could do healing hands on him too. I think I did.
Well,
that.
I mean,
No,
healing
I'm
elixir is
good.
up. Remember, it takes an hour to like make, so you have to sit there for an hour.
Right. So that's something I would do during a short rest. I think that's how we worked that out.
Yeah. And
Okay,
you
so
can
I
do as
can't
many
do
as you
that
have
now,
health
but we
slots-
still have
health-
4
spell
left.
slots.
We have 4
Let's-
left, and
Let's crawl.
Oh.
Good.
Let's go.
And you are
Homer's
crawling.
first.
Yeah, I take the lead.
I mean, I guess Adam
You
is
guys
the
are
second.
crawling.
Yeah, I'll be second.
You guys are crawling for what seems like probably it's got to be 100 feet, maybe 150 feet.
I'm
It's hard
in
to
the
tell
back
with
then?
you know.
I think I'm in the back.
I mean that's yeah.
Okay.
Roll for
Yeah.
claustrophobia.
You are crawling through a narrow tunnel for like you're really not sure how long because you don't really have a frame of reference. Oh, survival. There you go. You do not. Feel
Oh no, I'm
I
stuck.
just picked something.
It narrows just a little bit too much, and no, and your shoulders get stuck.
Homer,
Oh,
I
no.
push, you pull.
All right. With I wanted to go. Can I go with athletics? I'm trying to
Yeah,
unstuck
go with
him?
athletics, definitely.
We're just kind of messing around right now.
Yeah, no, I know.
Am I
I'm just
unstuck?
playing around with it. Yeah, you get unstuck.
Sweet, thanks, Homer.
There you go. You're welcome. My
What
shoulders
the
kinda
hell
hurt
was
now,
that all
that's all right.
about? What's
Saw my
going
light
on up
flash
there?
before my eyes.
Don't worry about it.
So after you've been crawling for quite some time here, Homer, you see it sort of get blacker ahead of you, and you realize that it drops again.
Hey guys, it's starting to drop again. Hey, we might. Ooh, is it getting to the point where it might be another? Where we would need another rope? Is it that vertical?
Yeah, it goes straight down.
Do we have
Okay.
So
anything we can
it basically
attach
went
the rope
straight
to?
down, horizontal, straight down.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I could look around and see if there's something we could attach a rope to.
It's just kind of bare. It's not at this point. It's basically tunneled through some bedrock.
I think
Mm,
one of
There
us
isn't
has.
really a place you can attach
All
a
right.
rope. It's just kind of
Would you let
there's
us?
there's some like well, go ahead.
I've got an idea. I know
Okay.
Elika has daggers. If we were to take one of the daggers, it's like dirt under us, not just solid stone.
It is stone.
It
It's
is
not
solid
like
stone.
solid. It's like it's not quite solid stone. It's like not fully consolidated bedrock, basically.
Okay, so there's no way to wedge
it's
like
hard.
a dagger.
It's hard. It's very hard earth, basically.
So we couldn't use a dagger as like a place to be able like jam down into the
You
ground
could
and tie a rope
attempt it.
to.
You could attempt it, but you're not sure how stable it would be.
I don't trust it.
No,
I don't trust
I don't
the
want to not have a
stone.
way to get back out.
We also have to keep in mind that whoever's able to come down here is able to take this path regularly.
How far down is it?
You can't tell. At least not visually.
We throw a rock down there. Is there a rock around?
You can try.
Throw a rock down.
You throw a rock.
This is not going.
This sounds farther
You
than
stop
50
hearing it.
feet.
Deep.
That's deep. It's more than a rope can do.
It sounds like it's deeper than we actually went into the tunnels.
Where's Dob Shaba at? We bring her?
No, I don't
think we
Dom
left
her
Shop would
up
fit
above.
underground.
Oh no.
She probably wouldn't have fit through that.
She's still out the front of the house. You went
She's
in.
just talking with Kelson up there.
Yeah.
Probably.
Kelson was just
Some
like,
talk.
"Nah."
Do we think that? Were you thinking that maybe she could fly us down?
Yeah, but
You don't think she would fit?
That's what I was thinking.
yeah.
Christian, on our character sheet, where do we have like our spell uses marked? Is there a spot for that?
Spell uses. So if you go to the next tab, so there's core and then spells.
Core,
You can go
bio,
there
and
and, like,
spells.
Core bio spells, yeah, and then you can see like at each heading, like above, like next to cantrip and first and stuff. It should tell you the number of spell slots you have.
Where does it say like first? Is that 0? Oh
Let
wait,
me-
0.
let me
Oh,
open up the
0. Got it. 1.
Yeah, 0 is cantrip.
Right.
Um,
1.
You can just use those, as many times as you want. Then you see how slots remaining, for 1. If you go down more, You know,
So total
and then
is
for you have 2 second level spell slots left.
So okay,
No,
so
no,
if
no,
I
wait.
have a
You
second
have
level,
no, you don't. Why do you not have? Oh, you don't have one first level spell slots either.
I don't know
Weird.
why. Can't you use first level spells? Doesn't it count as like half of a?
But you can use any. Oh, I think that's normal for warlocks. You can use any spell at like at a level higher than itself. You just can't use a spell lower at a at a lower level.
So I can't use my level 1 spells at first level.
You don't have level 1 spell slots. That's actually typical for warlocks. You just have second level spell slots.
So I'd have to cast it as
Warlocks-
level 2.
Yeah. The thing with warlocks is that you always have to cast it as the highest available level.
Yep. It's a better way to put it.
You
Which
always
is-
have to?
Yes.
That's how it works.
It's a weird thing with warlocks.
Your spell slots level up kind of according to the leveling chart.
Yeah.
And you get more spell slots. Well, eventually.
So do I
but they
lose
just
like the lower
get-
level spell slots once I level up, and then is that
Well,
what you're
you
saying?
you can only cast you can cast those spells. They're just upped, to the highest level.
Like how so right now I'm out of level 1 spell slots. Normally I would have some. But because I only have level 2 spell slots, I cast Featherfall at second level, even though it's a level 1 spell. So you can still do whatever you want.
Right,
It's
so-
just it's
And
gonna
for
be
a
the
lot of
second level.
spells that adds damage dice or like it adds
Yeah,
targets
yeah.
to the spell. There's different
Right. So I guess what I'm asking is, so like I've got level 2, or so I've got the level 1 or level 2 spells. Let's say I had a level 2 spell. Are you saying that if I had a level 3 spell slot unlocked, I would be forced to cast it as that, even though I still have level 2 spell
Yep.
slots?
That is how it works.
Really?
Yep, that's
Only
warlocks.
for warlocks.
That's just warlocks.
That's just
Yeah,
warlocks.
warlocks.
I mean, you're really like you're generally doing a lot of damage with Eldritch Blast, and like you also have Green Flame Blade because you're like a Hexblade variant thing.
Right.
So
Okay.
They're just trying to balance it.
Yeah, it's just interesting. So, like, you can't. Basically, it's making it so you can't like plan out your. If you choose to use that spell, it's going to force you to use it at the highest amount. Basically.
Well, you can
Yeah.
plan, right? You just use the one you want to use at your
Yeah.
highest amount.
it's just a
First.
more limited spell economy sort of thing.
Yeah, it just I guess the way it makes it hard, doesn't it? For like, let's say you've got a long adventure, and then you're waiting until like the final boss to use your
But
highest
you get
spells.
them back with short rests. That's the difference,
That's
I
true.
believe. Which
And
is
hopefully
most
you'd
other
have a short
most
rest
other
before
classes don't.
fighting an end boss somewhere. Gotcha.
Josh is eating again.
What do you
He's
guys
got
have?
he's got the feeding shawl over his over his webcam.
He's got
feeding
the
shawl.
the grain sack over the feedback over his mouth.
Feed bag.
He's just eating more pizza.
Homer's eating more baguette.
I'm looking forward to my grandmother's
Another
pasta
turkey leg out of the pack.
next week. That's what I'm going to be going for on my cheat day.
Mm.
Pasta and meatballs.
I do
Italian
finally have a
sausage.
cheat day Sunday, and because I'm traveling.
Yeah.
But we're meeting my uncle someplace on Sunday, and there's just no physical way I can eat at this place. Like
Yeah,
everything
you've
has
gotta
carbs,
have
so
it
I'm
cheap.
just like
Mhm.
whatever.
Do you factor cheat days into your process?
No.
You
Well,
haven't?
because if you have carbs, you're kicked out of ketosis, basically.
Okay.
You
No,
know,
I'm
so
not,
your
that's
your
not saying that you
metabolism works
can't have
differently.
just like a bigger portion of a non-carb meal. You understand what
Oh,
I'm saying?
totally.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it's just more like meat, cheese, or eggs, or like I have lots of veggies too that are non. I just have
Yeah.
more of them. I can't have potatoes. I can't have onions.
Well, soon, right? You're getting close.
Soon, 10, 15
You can have
more
like
pounds.
you can have like a meat cheese meat sandwich.
You know,
What
KFC
was
did
that
something
thing?
like
Bread.
that, right?
Yeah. Was it or
KFC.
What,
It was they used chicken like
It
at
was a chicken.
breasts as
Chicken
the
instead of
the
the
bun.
bread.
double, the
Yeah.
double down.
The double
Yeah.
down. That's right.
Yes.
They're not still doing that, are they?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I think they discontinued. I remember I had it once, and it was
Was it good?
an experience. It was a lot, like in a lot of different ways.
There was a burger place that Josh and I really liked in Colorado Springs. They actually just closed like last week.
Oh.
they had this thing called the fatty melt, where it was a cheeseburger, but instead of buns, it was 2 grilled cheeses.
Oh wow.
Oh, so it's like the
God.
ultimate patty melt. Oh,
That
my
sounds like
God.
something Melt would do, Steven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a
Steven has
place.
these gourmet grilled cheese places near him, where they basically will put anything on a grilled
Ooh.
cheese.
yeah. It's
Where's
weird.
that?
Yeah.
It's weird.
If it's not just bread, cheese, and butter, it's not really grilled cheese.
It's a melt.
It's a
Yeah.
melt.
Mhm.
But
Not a
it's,
grilled
they,
cheese.
they say they're supposed to be a grilled cheese. I mean, that's the whole marketing thing. But it's like, I would get the one that's got like meatballs in it, so it's basically a meatball sub.
Yeah.
And it was covered in marinara sauce and giant chunks, basically chunks of like what would be mozzarella sticks, just underneath it.
Mm.
There's one that's just
Oh
like
my
a
God.
giant jalapeno popper.
I'm getting such a craving for a cheesesteak right now. God damn it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, and
Sure,
you're in the
it's
right
fine.
city for it too. Yeah.
There's a Primo Hoagie kind of just down the way. I could go for a cheesesteak. It's
Yeah, you'll
you
be
know,
able to
decent
start
place.
enjoying them once you get to the goal.
Like I said, Christian, just get them without the bun.
Yeah,
It's a
just
slop of meat.
yeah, meat, cheese, pepper, and onion slop. I mean,
No
it doesn't
onions.
sound
You can't
that
have
bad,
onions.
honestly.
Just
Right,
Put it
no
on a bite
onions.
of lettuce.
yeah, lettuce wrap.
Mm.
There you go.
I gotta say, I love like smash burgers in a lettuce wrap instead of a bun. I think it honestly tastes better.
Ooh.
Mm.
I think I
We
might
have
try
a
that.
smash
That's
burger
something I
here.
can definitely have.
What's a smash burger?
It's like a
It's
type of burger.
flatter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of like fast food restaurants. The one we went to was called Freddy's in
Oh, this one's literally
Colorado.
called Smash Burger.
There's a restaurant called Smash Burger.
Yeah.
I
There
think
is a
maybe
Freddy's around here too.
Steak and Shake might also do
I think
smash
steak and
burgers.
shakes are
Steak and
smash
Yeah.
shake
burgers, yeah.
style thing. Okay.
After that
Anyway.
lovely food tangent.
Sorry, I distracted you guys.
It's okay. I'm dreaming about the future when I get to eat better again.
Me too. Oh, there's so many good restaurants. I'll stop. There's literally a taqueria on the corner. Oh,
Whoa,
my, I wanna
stop
go
it.
see that.
Stop it. Oh.
You're in a great spot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now, the last thing before we get back into the D&D. Christian, can you move your car yet?
Yes,
Oh yeah.
Did that son of a bitch move?
I did like 1,000 little like I did what the guy did. I
You
just
did the thing.
like did that, and then a spot opened up, so I just got right into it.
Nice.
Nice.
Someone's gonna block
And
him
I'm
in tomorrow.
directly
before he
across the
leaves.
street now.
That's good. So they didn't move. You actually had to do that.
No, they only moved after I left.
Are
Wow.
you serious?
They're gonna come
don't
back.
think
and
Did
they
do
they
it
know
again.
who you are? And they did that on purpose?
Probably not. I don't think they live on this street. I think they just found parking, and you got to do that sometimes in Philly. Parking here is shit.
Right. Unless they're friends and they did it on purpose and they just targeted you.
Move out to the boonies with us.
I don't think I'm gonna be here for much longer than a year. Though I did talk to my landlord and I got approved for a dog. So I previously had a stipulation that I can only have a 20-pound dog, up to
Okay.
a 20-pound dog, tiny little thing.
Yeah.
But they did, like, I called them like, okay, you can have an up to 50-pound dog, so I can actually like
Oh,
it's,
nice.
okay sized dog.
Corgi!
And also, who's gonna weigh your dog?
Yeah. That's another thing.
This landlord.
Like,
Mark.
I'm sorry. I
mean,
have a
if you could,
scale. I need to weigh your dog.
Like Apollo is
Right.
65 pounds.
Yeah, we would
but he's
pass him
kind
as
of
a 50.
small. Yeah.
He's a chunky boy. I've seen
Alright.
chunkier. Anyway,
We are in a dark hole in the ground and we are at an
You are
impasse
it.
at the moment.
What kind of
And
food's
you're
around
at a
us
Drop down.
in the hole?
Dirt.
Solid.
Yeah. You want to
So-
take a bite?
Two options here. I can cast Featherfall again for the last time.
Ooh.
And we can risk that it's less than, what is it, 500 feet? Or we can turn around and go back.
500 feet.
well, if we go down, there's no returning back.
Right.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure this is where the feet came from, so I feel like we're just going to go back in that chamber.
It's like a feet shoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
How strong does
Oh.
that feel?
That's a good point.
I'm like 60% sure.
So this isn't a tunnel where people would go down. This is
More than
a
50.
feet shoot.
Did it feel like a shoot, Christian? Or does it feel more like
I
a
don't know.
path?
Well, the way
Like the angle. Like if you dropped a foot
Animus.
down, would we have noticed?
Or is it a
you
tunnel?
can't walk upright.
Or
in
is it a
there,
well?
and
Because
there's
it had
no
a
way
well
to go
cover.
Is it a
down.
well?
What did you say,
Could
Greg?
it be a cistern?
Well, think about it this way: that man was killed sometime during our fight downstairs, and the feet dropped in. So if this is some type of a chute, that would make a lot of sense if they were just placed in there. And you also can't walk upright in here, and there's no way to apparently get down without magic from here.
It's like a garbage chute.
It's
But with
600 feet.
I'm not that.
It's 60
Might be-
feet.
might
No,
be-
listen.
might be
It's 60 feet
501.
per round for 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's do it. Let's jump in.
What?
Well,
I don't know.
Well, we don't have another option unless you want to go out and climb back up.
we could. Well, we could do that because our rope is still back there, and then tell our findings to, what's his name again?
Perhaps we could
Elson?
get an extra 50 feet out of this just to make sure and set up another rope. Have somebody hold the rope and then put the rope down so that the person could at least be 50 feet closer.
It sounded far down though.
But 50 feet is 50 feet. And if we
I
tied
mean,
them
that it
together,
is,
that we have 100
That is
feet.
what the measurement is.
Very reductive way of looking at it.
Would we say that, or would it be less than 100 feet, Christian, if we tied them together? If we say
It
if
would
we-
be a little less. It might be closer to like 95. Well, like maybe 90.
Okay. Let's say 95 feet.
But
That makes
I'm
sense.
not gonna
Take-
split hairs. It basically that extra foot, basically get whatever.
Yeah. Well, let's tie the
It's
If
not
you
a
get
matter of
100
life and
foot
death.
distance,
Let's
yeah.
tie the two ropes together that we have and get 100 feet out of it. And then the person that goes down can have Featherfall cast upon them. Because wouldn't we need it to be cast on individual people, and we can only have it cast on one person right now?
You can cast it on what, 5?
I can cast it as a reaction up to 5 targets.
So we'd have to find a way to tie this rope off here.
We can all fall down. We don't need a rope.
All right, let's just fall then. Let's take a chance that it's 500 feet or less.
I
think we're
push
ma-
Adamus.
I think we're taking the plunge.
Well, Homer's in front of you, so you have to push Homer first.
Oh,
So we all.
push.
Oh, I
Push.
thought it was just a combo push. We just all push each other.
All right, we combo push. I cast
combo
Featherfall
pushing.
again. I am now out of spell slots.
I'm screaming as we go down.
Jeez. All right. Well,
Yes.
so you fall down, and towards the end, it sort of curves down like this. And as you touch down and sort of kind of come to a rolling stop, you come out in a room with a tree in the middle.
Ah,
Her body will lie in the chamber forever.
You are in the Dryad's glade. Glade.
Yeah.
We're in her glaive.
Glaive.
Hmm.
it's interesting that we ended up here. This should have went to the foot room.
Yeah.
All paths should lead to the foot room, but this one leads here.
There's just a bunch of snake paths.
So we're in a
This
bit of
is
a
where you
pickle.
have ended up.
Is the dryad still there then?
There's the tree in the middle.
The tree that who spoke to?
I spoke to the tree.
Adamus.
Adamus, can you commune with the tree?
Do some sweet talk.
Hey, tree. Why is there
You
a
see-
chute that leads here?
So, like a woman kind of head first and then emerging the rest of the way, comes out of the tree. It's like, ah, brother of the woods, you have returned. It's speaking in, you can speak Sylvan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can hear, you can class it. Anyone else who can, if anyone can speak Sylvan. Otherwise, you cannot. Brother of the Woods, what brings you back to my glade?
We're investigating a well. There's a hole in the ground. We came down here, and took a couple shoots, and now we're led right here. What's up with that? What comes down here?
Spring once ran through this place. Has long since dried up. The remaining vestiges of it are what my tree sustain on.
I convey that to the group.
Okay.
So
Well,
what
it
you're
was a
saying,
well.
There's multiple paths that lead to these tunnels. We just
there
didn't
multiple
find the right
paths?
one.
That's what I'm gathering. Is that basically what you said, Christian? Yeah, there's.
Yep.
Yeah.
This particular one, this well, was a well, as far based on what the Dryad said.
It dried up.
The blood led here, though.
Have you
Right.
seen anything
It
come
was
down
on the
the
stone.
chute?
You saw the blood on the top of the stone.
Right.
So we didn't see any blood
Hmm?
come down into the tunnel itself. Like we didn't see anything.
Mini Welps! Now handle it!
Oh my!
bet you could.
We just got to follow.
Oh, did we?
I'm gonna have to see who it is. Let's see if
It's
do
your
we
boy.
have this.
Bow, 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 bow. Anteater Chell. What a good name.
Ah, very nice.
Hey.
Did it come
okay.
up? Was everybody able to see it? Is it
No, I just
perhaps
looked
not
in the.
open?
I just looked at the channel events.
What the hell is wrong with
Hmm.
this?
I don't know.
We're going to have to fix the browser thing because our thing is apparently broken. I haven't seen it the past couple times.
Very nice.
The what?
Very nice.
Oh,
Our
alert?
follow message. We do have a follow message, and we're sorry we can't recreate it. But I'm assuming they at least heard the noise because I did.
Layers.
Or is it
Yeah,
only
What
your
are
thing
they?
is layered wrong.
No, browser's at the top.
I don't know.
I will
I
attempt to
just-
fix it.
Don't know.
There were those messages in chat that were like Welpbot, like please reset Welpbot, like a couple streams ago.
Oh, that's the sound. That's the sound thing.
That's the sound
Oh,
thing,
okay.
yes. And who was it that that get the file? Would you say?
Anteater Chell.
Anteater Chell. Welcome.
All right, so that was a fun trip.
Well, at least we can report back that perhaps Kelson can look around the city for further wells that lead down into the tunnel system. It at
All
least gives
wells
them
lead.
something to look at.
All wells lead to tunnel.
Now, having said that, as much as I'd like to help them out, that is not currently our job at the moment. Our job is to get back to the guild and be able to take on another task. If they wish us to come back out and do it, then we can continue to help out with this task, but we have other things to attend to, I think.
I agree.
Right. So you guys make this time half the trek back through the tunnels and reach the same, moonlit opening of the sinkhole.
So we take about. So if we're halfway, and was this like the halfway point?
You're probably like more of like a third of the way in total.
Third of the way in. Okay, so less than a quarter of a day's trip. Based on.
Oh yeah. No,
okay.
you guys would be out like an hour or two. At
Okay.
that point, probably. All right, and you emerge up top. Same two guards facing away from the hole.
Boo!
Sick.
Tap him on the
How
shoulder.
did you? Wait, how did you?
I sneak around behind them,
How?
and I go, "Hi."
Oh, and he turns back around facing. Don't do that. How did you all get back in here? You didn't pass by.
We're very good at
And he
what
turns
we
to the
do.
other guards like, Jared, he didn't. They didn't pass by us, right? Like, no.
It turns out there's a
How?
system of wells that lead down to the tunnels.
Oh, it makes sense. Kelson should probably know about that.
We will go notify him immediately.
Okay. Please don't do that again.
No
At
promises.
least not into the day shift. You can screw with them if you want.
Again, no promises. It's part of my nature, sadly.
You don't get used to it.
It's like,
All right, so we were. I guess we were.
Did we have to pass by the foot room to get out of there?
I think that
No.
was after.
No.
previously you did when you were all the way in, but not this time.
We should go pick up our dragon child.
Well, yeah, they should be outside the well. But we'll go back to where we were, right?
Yeah.
Well, as you get back to that house, Kelson is standing outside talking to Dob Shabin. Like they're all kind of everyone's kind of confused, looking around. Like as you get close, it's like, where could they have gone?
And I get right behind him, right here.
Hi, Jesus! Wait, no, he just he goes to swat you behind him. Don't do that. Where were you all?
Well, we were down in a underground antechamber that we had rested in before. Apparently this was not the correct way. This may have been a diversion.
How did you get in there?
This well.
Oh, the well.
Would somebody else care to explain?
Well, you see, there used to be a river, a stream or something that ran through the well.
That's how you used to get water out of the well.
Yeah, there's a stream. That's how you got water
There
out
used
of
to be
it.
water in the well.
It dried up. Now there's only a tree at the bottom of the well
Oh,
with a
so that
dryad in
that
it.
doesn't need to.
It's a magical tree.
Why did you? What about the well made you want to go in there?
Well, there was blood on top of it, right? We thought
There was blood on
Oh,
the stone cover.
maybe the body
It
went
led
down there.
directly
Or
from
the
the
feet
window.
went down there.
Good. We hadn't looked out back there yet. He'll wave one of the guards who will nod and go back, building to presumably, check it out.
Does anybody else have
Gonna
chat
need a
up?
very long rope.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, no messages yet.
No.
Okay,
Hmm?
just wanted to check.
Only me. I don't even know what account I'm logged in. Oh, I am logged in my own account.
There, that works. Good.
Good.
All right. Well, Kelson, you're going to want to have perhaps a group investigate the rest of the well covers in town.
How does, as a mod, I can ban I can ban our channel from chatting.
What?
I have an option
What?
to ban Welp Squad TV.
Interesting.
I'm not gonna pick it, but I just thought that was funny.
Interesting.
Sounds like that would open up a black hole.
Yeah, right.
Wait, sorry, you were saying something, Greg?
Kelson, you're going to want to have your men look around the rest of the town to any of the other well covers we may be able to uncover where some of these feet have been ending up, the paths that led around to that room, and you might eventually find the foot room.
Do you think one of them could lead to that? Okay.
This one
I'll
led to
have
an
my men
antechamber
do
that
a
was
search.
perhaps an hour or two's worth of travel before that room.
Okay. What was in that antechamber again?
A large
Tree?
tree that was able to speak with Adamus. Adamus, what was it?
A dryad.
Oh,
Yes.
peculiar. Okay.
It's very happy down
Don't
there.
see
I wouldn't
many of
disturb
them
it.
outside of the high wood.
Right.
Okay, well. We will be careful around it, not disturb it. Alright.
Is there anything else that you want from us?
Well, no, I'm more wondering what your sort of conclusions. You spent a lot of time in there, I haven't heard from you.
Well, the path that we
Kinda
took down seemed to
trodden
be
off.
more of a chute than a tunnel itself. I'm not sure that all of them are going to be like that, but it's...
Boy, we don't need to argue the semantics of well construction. What about the blood?
Well,
You
there is a
went into the
point.
bedroom.
There is a point to it, though. if perhaps one of the entrances is made for people to be able to walk through versus just as a foot disposal chute. This would be something to investigate. Because the
Okay.
path that we were on was
Sounds
not
reasonable.
traversable.
Okay. We will bear that in mind.
You're gonna need a lot of
But again-
rope.
Okay. But what about the murder? I mean, so far it seems like he was killed in that bedroom.
The man that we fought in the tunnel system did not have anything to do with it, I believe, or at least immediately, because the man who was just murdered's feet ended up in there while we were fighting the other feet. So we were not near whoever was associated with that kill itself.
Okay.
Does anybody else, any of you have an idea beyond that?
I don't think he was killed in the bedroom.
Oh, okay. What do you think then?
I think it was outside.
Oh. That's a development.
Ah,
Okay.
that makes sense.
So, where at do you think he was killed?
Yeah, we're outside.
I mean, I think he was probably like attacked on his way home from the docks, knocked out, and then they brought him and then cut off his feet on that like well cover, right? Because that's where like a lot of the
Oh.
blood was. And then they like dragged him in through the bedroom window and set him on the bed, and then like changed their mind for some reason, and then dragged him out to the table.
Peculiar. Okay, well, yeah, he'll say, "Could you go around back and help?" Okay, good. And the other guard goes around back and communicates the rest of this to the other guard who went back behind. We'll finish up here. Thank you all for your help. I think you've all earned a good night's rest.
It's
That
been a
would be
long
appreciated.
day.
Time to sleep.
Certainly has.
Toodaloo.
Nappy time.
All right, so you guys head back to the inn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Alright.
I just was looking at something random. I wanted to see what the hell
Oh,
that
Crown of
was.
Madness. What's the thing like turns people on each other?
Yeah. Yep.
Fun one.
All right. So, I assume you collect Dab Shaba, and as you guys head back through town, there's not many people out. One kind of drunk guy stumbling up Water Street from a tavern, kind of cocks his head, looks down at his bottle, shrugs, and then walks down an alleyway as he sees the dragon. Would you guys, because it's so late, make it back without turning heads? And as you get back, get you back to the. Wait one moment, because I gotta grab all of you now. Okay. Sick. There we are. Okay, cool. All right, and you guys. Arrive back at the inn. It's not bright out. It's like probably like 10 p.m.
Okay. I'll
So
go
you
in.
head in? Okay. I'll just drag you all in. Ease. There you go. There you go. I unfortunately have to drag you through the barrier because
Gotcha.
it doesn't let you go through lighting. And
Kitty cat.
let's see. These people would.
Kitty cat, we have returned.
Kitty cat is
Did you
asleep.
miss us? Oh.
Ragma is back behind the bar, like shining a glass. When she looks up and sees the dragon, she drops it and it shatters to the ground. It's like,
Don't worry about
Why-
the dragon.
Why in the name of Lady Timora do you have in tow a youngling brass dragon?
They are
Our new friend.
Friend. Well, I mean, they can make themselves at home, but
See, very friendly.
know that the young one's mother will be back for her soon. She can stay with us until then. Just, you need to take care of her, and she can stay inside the inn for...
I assume that you
Hello.
have extra food that this youngling dragon might like.
We can... Yes, we can dig some up from stores. We have some preserved meat. Spare. Well, she can stay in the main room of the inn for now, but you're all, if you're gonna stay here for a period of time, you all might need to help me finance a place for her to stay. A stable outside. I think she's gonna, at some point, scare away the patrons, and can't have that.
Will she make it up the
You can
stairs?
sleep in our room.
I don't think those stairs are wide enough for her. No.
Is there a window up there?
I don't think she can make it inside that room. There.
I'd be worried about the
she,
weight.
She,
too, on
she
the
looks
upper
over at the
floor.
window. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think she can make it through one of these.
Oops.
Do we have
You
like
see,
a stable?
We don't currently have one. There's room outside the inn.
How
She
about to the
kinda
right
goes
of the
up to
stage, over there near the fireplace?
Oh, I wouldn't put it outside. There's some. She points out the window.
No,
that
no.
she's
I mean,
standing at.
let me put my token where I'm talking. Right here, to the right of the stage, like right.
There's a
She's gonna
door
scare away the
outside there.
the patrons.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
like, I
okay.
don't. She can stay in the back in the kitchen, in the backstage of the kitchen for now. We'll need to find a place for her to stay long term.
Yes.
Rogma will point out the window. It's like, we could put up a small lean-to stable here for her. Potentially. There's a corner of the building here.
So are you
It
saying
doesn't
that you
really have
wish
any-
to hide her presence, or just try to make it as out of the way?
Well, make it comfortable for her too, but also give her a place to stay. So, she's not...
Perhaps a sign in case people
So we
do
can
see
make
it.
some money here.
Right, in case maybe put a sign up in case people do find her that just says this is a friendly dragon, don't worry.
Just make her a
yes, that
little
is
like lanyard, and it says
Yeah.
friend
Friend.
With her name on it.
Okay, we could do that.
Free pets.
Dobby.
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 Dobby the house
I like
dragon.
Dobby.
Dobby the house dragon.
Classic.
I love it.
Dob Shaba the house dragon. That's great. That would be the. It works.
Dobby. Oh my god. It's like, and so while you are talking, it's like, oh, Rockma, I finished it. And he comes out, he sees the dragon, he's like, ah! He runs, and the tall goblin man runs back into the, into the kitchen.
And for those of you just joining us in chat, yes, we did bring a pet dragon back.
You very, very young dragon.
Very,
only
very
5
young,
years
and
old.
not necessarily
Wormling
our pet,
dragon.
our friend. But
That's
He's a
me.
friend.
I just
Oh, you're
put
in.
Twitch up. Yeah.
Well, in case you didn't know what was going on,
Mm.
you now know.
Get you up to speed.
yeah.
Oh, and don't forget now. Don't forget to inform the head office of the mission. I don't want to get a missive from that goddamn street magician or his boss.
Street magician?
Oh, and don't forget about that. Don't forget about that voucher they gave you.
For the horse and the
cart.
cart.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Perhaps we should do that first thing in the morning and get that all settled.
I wouldn't mind driving me some cart.
Now, shall we select what we are going to be doing next tonight, or shall we leave that for a different time?
Well, I'd suggest, at least writing a message to the head office in your ledger. Now, sooner
who
rather
does
than
that?
later.
I forget that's.
I do that.
The Documancer does that.
Yes. I shall write to them immediately.
All right.
Dear sir or
almost-
madam.
Almost immediately after you finish your report, it disappears on the page. In its place, it starts by it's not handwriting. Clearly it looks like what we'd think of like typewriter, but it's like clearly a formulaic message. It's like, congratulations, brackets D team. On your first mission success, stand by for delivery of first mission payment and rewards. And then it turns into a signature. It's signed Omen Drawn, CEO. And then there is handwriting. This handwriting says, "Come by the P.S. Come by the HQ in Waterdeep next time you're in town. I'd like to meet you all in person."
Okay.
Cool.
And stand by for delivery of first mission goods. You hear a knock at the door.
The intern back.
The intern is back.
All right.
Hello, may I come in?
I open the door. Yes,
Oh,
how can I
hello.
help you?
Oh, good job on the first mission. The HQ wanted me to drop this off ASAP. It's got your payment and something else, I reckon.
Oh,
Bonus.
come in.
Well,
There's
you
something
all-
you should see.
Okay. What is it?
Just to explain how effective we are in making friends along the way. That's our friend over there, Dobshaba. Wave to Dobshaba.
That's great, sir. You have a brass dragon.
Top Shaba
I've
wave
never
back
seen
to the
one.
nice man.
She's like tries to get her
Fist.
foot up, can't really do it. Tilts her head, wobbles her head back and forth a little bit, and then settles for swinging a wing. Back and forth.
Creating like a vortex.
Yeah.
Knock-
it,
knocks a couple of
it
cups
blows
off
a
one of the
tablecloth
tables.
off
Yeah,
a
yeah.
window. Yeah, off a table. Yeah. Oh, well, hello.
She's very, very sweet.
Well, thank you for coming by, she says. Oh, it's great to meet you. I have to be off. It's quite late. He's like, and he tips this like red kind of, not quite a beret, but like it's like a newsboy capish.
This is the same
Tips it
guy,
with
right? This is
this.
our guy that we have?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah. Like, well, I'll be
He's
seeing
not
you
dead
soon.
yet.
Good luck on your next mission. I'm gonna go now. Goodbye. He runs off. And you guys are left with another crate.
Okay.
Open the crate.
Open the box. Open
And as soon
the
as you
box.
pry the top open, it flies off the rest of the way and confetti comes out.
Hooray!
Love the confetti.
And on top is it's not a huge box. It's kind of probably like, like this big open. It's like, and on top is a sort of. I was trying to come up. It's not quite graphic. It's clearly like a HQ ledger.
Right.
You'd find in like a promotional box. It's like like, well, thank you for being a customer sort of thing. But it's like
Right.
it says, congratulations on your inaugural mission. Acquisitions Incorporated headquarters is hereby upgraded your operating license to franchise level 2 with all perks, honors, and responsibilities thereby gained.
Wow.
Now remember, all of you guys have the company roles. You now have rank 2 of those.
Nice.
So there'll be additional
Next-
things
ne-
we've got to work on then? As part
Well,
of those
additional
roles?
like things that you can do.
Oh,
or
okay.
Things that you have get upgraded.
And you
or
have
stuff
those
like
in our
that, yeah.
D&D thing on the Discord where we can have
Yeah, I
quick
gave you
access to them.
references for those.
Okay.
Yeah, and listed roles. I'm gonna say you don't level up, but you all for this mission get 1,000 XP.
Ooh. Oh, sweet. I get a customized satchel with many compartments.
Ooh.
Nice messenger bag.
Is there a spot for XP?
I would track it. I think level 3 is total of 900 XP. So you have total 1900.
Okay. I'll put that on the first page here.
If you are on core
Yeah.
and up in that box right above there, if you click the little gear in the bottom right, it says experience points.
Which box?
Oh, excellent.
The very top box where it says like class, level.
Ah, good spot.
I didn't know there was a place to track that. I like that. Good.
I've been using Roll20 for like 3 years.
I've never. So the game that I play at, we don't use like the integrated stuff. We just,
You just do milestone level
use-
up.
we do milestone level up, and we have our character sheets elsewhere.
Right.
I have heard a lot of people do that.
Mhm.
I think our first game we ever played, we did XP, and then after that we did milestones for both
Yeah.
the Fazanadu one and then the Ivan and Mikhail one.
Yeah, for the Humblewood
Yeah.
one we were doing. Yeah. Gotta go back to that. I like that setting. It's nice.
Eventually we'll
It's a-
revisit the Ivan and Mikhail one, but not right now.
I can't wait
Yeah,
to call things
yeah.
rugs again.
That was our
Your
favorite
beans.
thing. The Gerbeans, yes.
Gerbean
Forgot you were
farm.
calling things rugs.
The secret
Oh, jeez.
farm with the Gerbeans, remember?
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, that
It was a good time. I want to go back to that.
yeah.
We
I'd
can
love to
visit
do the
Gerbean-
It
one
was a
with
fun,
the
silly campaign.
Fax and Ash too, the owl and
That's
yeah,
the
we
same one.
kind of stopped
It's
that
the
midway
Humble
through.
one.
yeah.
They're all. We haven't finished nearly like a quarter of that campaign setting, and they're already coming out with another book. So-
Cool. All right. So what's in this chest?
It's all of the equipment, and then a satchel of a total of 200 gold.
200
Ooh.
gold. Okay, so
Like
we
an
each,
oiled leather
we each
sort of
get
sack.
50.
Can you imagine how many ropes we can buy with that?
Add it to your sheets right now, guys, so don't forget everybody gets 50 gold.
Which sheet? Where's that? Character sheet?
Character sheet, yep.
You could just put gold.
Yeah,
Under
there's
your
like a-
core.
Above like inventory, there's a thing for like copper pieces, silver pieces SP, GP for gold pieces. Where is that?
Yeah, which
Let
section
me make sure.
it
Yeah,
is?
do you see it? Let me make sure where it is.
Which section?
Electrum.
Which-
So
what area of
there's
sheet
something
has the
between
inventory?
Silver and gold then.
Go to core, and it's in the middle
Oh,
column
Equipment.
above. Yeah.
Copper, gold, 10. Apparently, I had 10 at some point.
Jim talks.
Christian, this link in our this D&D chat doesn't work anymore for acquisitions and corporate stuff.
Oh, does it? Ugh. Well, the GitHub one does.
Oh, okay. Did not click on the GitHub one.
Yeah, the other one is. We won't talk about it.
Yes, that works. Okay.
Okay.
It doesn't have all of the information. I can try to find another alternate way.
I think this works.
I know. I just don't want to have to like. I just don't want to have to like copy the book. You know.
Right.
That's what I want. There.
I
that's
own
what
the book.
pressed.
It's just that's how I'm giving you this information, basically. It doesn't tell you your level things though, like at what rank. I guess I'm gonna read some of it out. Let's see. Where are these again? Okay. Ah, there we go. Okay. So, start first is cartographer, just because it's in the list. That is, Josh, that's yours. At rank 2, your head office applied spyglass. You had like a telescope spyglass. Becomes a common magic item. As an action, you can look through the spyglass of clairvoyance at a location within 1 mile of you that is obstructing your view, such as a mountain, castle, or forest. If you succeed on a wisdom check, you can use cartographer's tools to map the natural terrain found within 3 miles of that scene. So basically, you can map the area around the feature you found.
Wow.
Oh, and you also, at rank 2, you gain the ability, this is cool, to perform a 45-minute ritual using your cartographer's tools. By doing so, you ensure safe travel for you and other creatures from your current location to another location you could normally reach within a day. The destination must be one which you have traveled to previously, for which you have an accurate route and map.
So
And
that's done in 45 minutes, or that's done that
So
that
basically,
travel time?
So let me read. If you choose to tell the story of your trip, the travel happens without incident, and up to 6 creatures plus their gear, including vehicles or mounts, become encircled in a magical bubble and are pulled through the ethereal plane to the destination. So you basically you get fast travel for us if you do a ritual
Okay.
That's cool.
to a place you've been before. It's basically a fancy way of like D&D fast travel.
Yeah.
How many times can you do that?
Decisionist, which is once per day.
That's me.
Once per day. All right, for the Decisionist, at rank 2. Starting at rank 2, if a member of your franchise party is absent, you gain their vote and can decide quite confidently how they would have voted. So,
Sweet.
starting at rank 2, your coin of decisionry becomes a common magic item. When you flip the coin, it always lands with the Acquisitions Incorporated sigil face down. And a message appears on the tail's face. Roll a d4 on the following table to determine the message, and it's 1 through 4 is lucrative, brand appeal, indeterminate, or ruinous. The coin has absolutely no divination abilities, and the results you get when you use it are random, but nobody else knows that. When a creature
Nice.
within 10 foot of you flips the coin, you can exert your will to control its operation as a bonus action. Okay, so you
And
can
who got
you can
that
like
one?
use it to like fake people out.
Nice.
That is Elika.
Okay.
Documancer. So yeah, your documency satchel becomes a magic item. And that's how now you can communicate back and forth more easily from the head office.
Mhm.
Also at rank 2, your documency training allows you to better process head office communications, as well as understand what pleases your superiors. You can cast the augury spell with the spell's omens of weal or woe, basically positive or negative, based solely on the perspective of the house. So basically, you can ask the head office a question, and they can tell you good or bad.
Got it.
Okay, so it's basically a way to like ask me. Okay, that's cool. And then you're a hordes person.
Yes.
Here we go. At hordes person rank 2, you are granted the use of a living loot satchel.
I'm sorry. What?
Uncommon magic item, it is an uncommon magic item which functions as a bag of holding. So we now have a bag of holding.
Good. Okay.
And is available in a variety of colors and styles. Actually, in the book. Because you're a warlock, it's a patchwork monster leather satchel with a quote unquote purely decorative fanged mouth.
Oh, good. Great. He's carrying around a fanged mouth bag.
I'm gonna have and the colors are gonna be like kind of just like a slate gray type of a thing. Slate gray.
Makes sense.
To go with my outfit.
The Living Loose Satchel is a kind of magical being that safeguards the franchise's funds and valuables. Its innards are connected to a secure coffer within the head office's vault in Waterdeep, to which the satchel periodically transfers the franchise's wealth. As an action, you can transfer any amount of your franchise funds back to your satchel with a sleight of hand check. So you can basically, safeguard money.
With a sleight of hand check. So that means if you fail that sleight of hand check, does that mean that you don't get to get
It's
the
just
money?
in the bag. No, it's just in the bag.
Okay.
It doesn't go back to headquarters.
Okay.
And it's saying basically like that's like a bank. Like you know it can't be taken away from you if it's there.
Right. So it
also,
can't be
at
stolen.
rank-
In other
al-
words, if we have like a group chest. Okay.
Like Dub Shaba.
and items too can be transferred. And also rank 2, head office trusts you as long as your needs are met, you have no reason to skim any profits. The entire team has a wealthy lifestyle at no cost to you. So that's I forget what the exact details about how that works in D&D, but yeah,
We go wealthy.
you guys basically eat well. Okay. And that's what you all have at rank 2.
That makes a lot of sense for me though too, because my family. I remember I have the connections with my family.
Yeah.
So that's perfect. Really.
It is pretty thematic.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, all right. And that's where you guys are. And is there anything else you guys want to do?
It depends how much time do you have, Christian?
I can stay on a little bit. And we're asking for everyone else. Like up to like 10, 15.
Oh, okay. So we have potentially some time.
Just because I don't have to like work hard to get my car out anymore.
Gotcha. Yeah, how are we?
Get up a little bit later.
Yeah, I can go to about 10:15.
Chloe and Josh.
I'm fine.
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay, so we've got time to play with then.
Cool.
Perhaps we should all rest and then begin our journey the next day, and perhaps take care of our cart issues.
Yes. Let's go to sleep.
Now, is there a way on this character sheet to have it act like our character had a long rest, so it restores our spell slots? Or
You just gotta do it.
You just gotta
just manual?
So you do have to just. Okay. It'd be nice just to have like a short rest or a long rest button.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe you should write to Mr. Roll20 and tell him that.
They'll definitely listen to me.
Tell them how you really feel.
Yeah.
I mean, it took them that long to put in the dark mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy they
Hey,
did it. Oh,
And
God,
now
so much
you can
nicer.
change Fog of War color, I think.
Yep, and that
But
is
that's something
very
I wanted
nice.
for years.
Well, as you all go to sleep this night, the sky is clear and bright with moonlight. Your ordeals under the city. After your ordeals under the city, you sleep soundly. However, you all wake up as drips of water hit you on the forehead.
Oh man, this damn roof.
In our separate rooms?
Leaky roof.
That's real bad.
That's not good.
As you wake up unhappy and emerge into the hallways, more drips greet you. And you can hear clamor from downstairs.
What the hell is going on?
Gotta go figure this out.
Alright, do you guys get downstairs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you reach the bottom of the stairs, Rogma and Chiss, the cook, the goblin guy, are running around throwing pots and pans all around to catch leaks. Turmeric, the bard, is slumped dejectedly on the stage, pouring water out of a sopping wet bagpipe.
Oh,
Dabshaba, actually let me put her over there.
is rusting in a corner.
Dabshaba is over in front of the fireplace, breathing a constant stream of embers onto the fireplace in a feeble attempt to try to light the waterlogged logs.
Oh.
Oh.
What? Why is the
Rogma
roof
sees
leaking?
you all.
Yeah. Should we
Why-
ask Rob?
Why is
She's
the
an
inn
old
leaking?
She's an old inn. I thought she had more fight in her than this. I gotta get the roof fixed, but in the
Please
meantime,
do.
we need to give the old girl a hand weathering this storm.
Do you want us to go up on the roof and fix anything?
Yeah, can we patch the roof?
I've called a friend in town, a carpenter. We haven't had a rain like this in Daggerford in years. Not this hard. And then Chiss, the cook comes out of the kitchen and runs along this way. We can't serve patrons like this. No matter what I cook, it's gonna turn into soup.
Then perhaps you should just make soup today.
Or chowder.
It'd be like watery chowder, though.
Watery
I'll get
chowder.
a pot on. And he goes behind the curtain.
I'm gonna go over next to Dabshaba, and I'm going to use my my magic to try and help dry out that wood a little bit more
What are you
forcefully
using
than regular
specifically?
fire.
What are you using specifically?
What the hell is it? I just had it. Eldritch Blast. You know, I've been lighting things on fire with Eldritch Blast.
Wolf, Eldritch Blast.
You gonna blow up the fireplace?
Well,
See
I've
what
been
type of
using
damage it is again.
my magic to light stuff.
Have
You know,
you?
my green fire like that.
Yeah, but it's force damage, so you actually knock the logs out of
All right, so it's not Eldritch Blast. It's whatever. I've been lighting things. I've been lighting like our fireplace upstairs. I lit it. And it was like with a green flame.
Did you? Oh, green flame blade. Yeah, that requires your sword.
You're gonna have to watch the last ones. I guess we'll have to figure that
I
out.
gotta
then.
see it. Yeah, I don't know what you were doing.
I've done it like I cooked Josh's meal in our last episode using flame.
Hmm.
It wasn't an ability. It was just something that my character inherently had because it was like a minor thing.
Let me see if I can find this.
It wouldn't be in the
I
character.
probably would.
Well, it was something
Oh,
I
no,
made
man.
up, so that's why I'm saying it.
Okay. Well, I'll look for it. I'll see when it happened. Strange.
I basically use the same
Alright, well.
magic since Eldritch Blast was a cantrip. I use the same magic that would be inherent in that.
I mean, I could see for like maybe lighting a candle, man, but like.
Yeah, I lit our fireplace that's up in our room.
Okay, I mean, we'll just say you did it. Okay, like.
Okay.
All right. Well.
I'm just trying to. I could roll for it. I'm just trying to dry out the timbers because Dob Shop is having a hard time.
Okay. I mean, you can certainly try. I mean, want to just roll an Arcana check?
Arcana. That probably actually would work good. Oh, well.
You're not able to do a good job. You can't light a fire in it yet, but you've helped.
Okay.
Well, you have free reign.
Well, it's a soggy day out there, but perhaps we can go and take a look
Yeah.
at the cart situation. Does everybody feel like going out today? And I see a tail.
Yep, cat.
Cat.
Yeah, let's go get a cart and a horse.
All right.
So Homer can use his 6 skills.
Yes.
Sick driving skills. Can we hook Dub Shop up
So-
to the cart?
Never know. Well, Rogma, hearing that do you want to do that? We'll point you. Oh, the caravan grounds are just to the west. Go back onto the main road. Go past the marketplace. It's towards the wall. You guys head up.
Yes.
Let's do it.
All right. So I will take you out to the city again. Always puts me up in the corner, so let me grab you all and put you in the right spot. I'll just take you to the. So the caravan grounds are out here by the wall, and as you come up, you see a fenced off and now with a tent over it enclosure that is labeled Stygian Carriage Works.
Stygian
Right.
carriage works. Okay.
Just yield carriage.
Little
Store.
carriage shop. It's like an RV store, but
Yeah. Can you
Well,
test drive?
Do you
We're here for you, bud.
head
All
in?
right. Yeah, let's go in. I run
All right.
in.
As soon as you make it clear that you're heading towards the gate, a tiefling in a well-tailored burgundy suit will open the gate for you all and gesture in.
I feel honored. Let's go in.
Welcome, welcome to Stygian Carriage Works. I'm Voss Diz, and I would be delighted to show you around today.
All right. I want to see your wares.
Excellent. What kind of price range?
Let's see. You got 1 gold, 2 gold.
We have the voucher.
We have
We
the.
got a
That's
voucher.
right. I forgot about that. Hang on.
Oh yes. Oh, you are the ones. You are the ones with the voucher. Excellent. Follow me. So he'll lead you kind of around, like he's basically doing the used card salesman shtick. He's gonna lead you kind of down the aisles, and they have quite a few carts of different sizes, colors. We have a wide selection, but let's start with the wagon you could get for free with that ticket. And he'll take you to like a standard like covered cloth, like cloth covered wagon. Here we have the basic cloth canopy travel wagon, archetypal cart. We'll part this one for just the value of the voucher alone. However, if you're willing to spend a little bit extra, it'll act as a discount off other carts. Would you like to see our other offerings?
What is your next level up from this one?
No, go back to the house. Homer, if you don't get the house one.
So that first one on the left there is the basic one?
Yeah.
All right. Does it come with all the barrels?
No.
Yeah,
Can we
that's
sell
the basic
them?
one.
What is-
Next, for your voucher plus a small investment of 50 gold, we have hardtop Vardos.
Ooh.
If you want to have some small workspace in your
Hardtop.
cart with some sleeping quarters for one.
Sleeping quarters could be nice.
There are larger merchant carts, merchant carriages with space to sell wares, plus accommodations for 2 above. This would give you for the voucher plus 75 gold. Next, if you wouldn't mind, I could show you some of our deluxe packages.
Yes, please.
Takes you over to this one. I had to because Josh.
Yes.
I had to give you bigger carts. Next is one of our deluxe packages. We call it the Keep. It features 3 small bedrooms, a small communal space, and a lookout tower. For this, the voucher with 125 gold. You'll need 1 Auroch or Ox to pull this beauty. Included with the wagon, thanks to the voucher deal.
Ooh. Okay. What is your biggest gun over here? I see.
Man of discerning tastes, I see. Finally, we have our top of the line, the land ship. This magnificent beauty has four small bedrooms, a living room that doubles as an office, a kitchenette, yours for an additional 225 gold. 2 oxen are needed for this one, and with the voucher, they're provided as well.
Gold.
And with our
Sold.
deluxe models, all maintenance is on the house. And he'll show you a business card. Just let
Wow.
a drop of blood fall on this, and my friends will be at your location within 1 minute to fix your wagon.
Homer,
Homer.
Yes.
buddy, we just got 200 gold just from our first quest. We can afford this.
We need this.
I mean, I would not mind driving this beast.
How much extra? So I have right now, so we split that for...
Oh, that I should ask. Elika, are you okay with that?
Mm,
Oh,
This solves a lot
It's
of
a
problems.
portable house for all 4 of us.
We can stick Dub Shop in there too.
we can all sleep at the same time.
I mean, we can all sleep at the same time without 4 bedrooms.
Think about it, though, in case we're alone in the woods with this thing, it'll be a lot more defensible.
How
Like
much
a
was it
house.
again?
It's 225 more.
This was your voucher plus 225 gold.
We made 200 on that first quest we did, and then I had another 20 on me.
I got
Anyways,
60 on me.
yeah.
Let's go.
We're jumping right for that. Ah,
I somehow have 57 gold.
So
what'd you
for
spend that
50
on?
of them. So if we all chip in 50,
Look at that. It's beautiful.
do you want to chip in less, and then me and Adamus could chip in more?
Oh.
We should buy like health potions and stuff too.
I
guys.
make
Make health
them.
potions.
They
I make
takes
them
a
as my
while
hobby.
though.
I have
like how you
4
make
right
4
now.
a day.
I like how you guys are pushing for this harder than me.
You have to
We're
drive the wheels to
advocating
live in
for
there.
you, Homer. Deal with it.
I mean, who's gonna summon the fiends?
I'll do it.
I assure you, they're just my friends.
I press F to doubt. Or press X to doubt. That's what it
I'll
is.
sign up Blood Black. I've done this before. It's worked out great.
I mean, sure. Yeah, let's just do it. It's funny.
Woohoo!
All right, so Steven,
How many
are you,
oxen does it take?
are you
Ooh,
okay with doing
10.
65 of it, Steven, and I'll do?
Dude, I only have 60 on me. So no.
Oh, okay, sorry. You do
I'll do
60
50.
then?
Yeah, all my money goes to this.
All right, Josh and
I
Chloe.
get first
then,
dibs on the
I
road.
have 60. I'm the one.
Are we
driving,
not
it's
using
fine.
the company pot?
We don't have any extra in our company pot. We
You
divvied it up.
distributed it.
We distributed it up 50 apiece.
We're gonna have to do some delivery missions or something to earn this cash back.
Well, think of how much stuff we
So,
can deliver in
Josh
this.
and Chloe take away 50 from yours, Steven 60, and I'll take away 65. And I think then we're at the amount we need. That's 225.
Done.
Sure.
Sold.
Oh, whoops.
This thing's about to get blown up by a dragon or something.
71.
So what
I
will it
have
be, my
6 left.
friends?
You said
Do
we
we
only
have
need
a
one
deal?
oxen? The one oxen's
Two.
included?
It's
Two.
both are
Two,
included.
both are included,
Okay.
And maintenance.
and maintenance is included.
Free oil changes.
Life.
The oil change of an oxen.
Hmm.
Does that mean we get another oxen?
You have 2 oxen.
Yeah,
You
but
know-
what if one dies? Can we get another one under maintenance, under the warranty?
That is not covered under the warrant.
How much are extra oxen?
How much is an oxen? We have Dobshaba. Dobshaba's at least 2 oxens.
Yeah.
Until their mom comes to pick her up.
It burns our cart in the
Oxen
process.
generally go for 15 gold apiece.
Ah, it's nothing.
We can How much do we have left after spending on
We have
this?
no money
Almost
left.
nothing.
Not a lot. Not a lot. Oh.
We don't need money.
I put this in here as a joke, thinking they're not gonna buy this.
You know,
Are you kidding?
Number
Oh.
one rule of DMing is the players will always do what you're not expecting.
yeah. Yep. We're just helping
I
you
have
out.
some
Christian,
things about that I'll
have
also
you seen,
say after
have
the.
you seen the first playthrough all the way through for the Adventure Zone? Have you seen that first campaign? How they
Yeah.
got the flaming raging sword of doom?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't spoil it. I'm not there yet.
Yeah. No,
Mm.
I'm not gonna spoil it, but I'm just saying it's pretty cool.
All right. Well,
How big
you-
is this
Hey,
thing?
you
What
gave
are
us
the
enough
dimensions?
gold from our first quest to essentially buy it. To be fair.
Because I wanted to see I wanted to make it an option, but I wasn't sure you were gonna blow it all on.
My cart. We don't
Now,
need
not
inns
only
anymore.
do you have this,
I
where
I
are you gonna
feel
put
bad
it? Where,
because
where
I
are
feel
the
like we
oxen
took
gonna go?
Elika's choice away. Elika, here is the 6 gold that I have left.
That's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Listen, this is an investment. We'll return on it.
We don't need
Right.
this. We don't need inns anymore. We don't have to pay for rooms.
Well, I think we
Yeah.
had our free.
Yeah.
Well,
We
it's
had our
free
free
anywhere
rooms
we
there
go.
already
That's
anyway.
right. Yeah.
Anywhere we go.
And
we
you
have
have a
free
wealthy
room.
lifestyle, so you're gonna have,
We're gonna be
Like-
living in luxury. We're gonna be glamping.
Heck
you
yeah.
technically
Like my
have sort of
parents.
like the credit line for food.
Yeah.
My parents have a camper. that
Mhm.
when they bought it had more bathrooms than my sister's apartment.
Wow.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
Okay.
It's a
Yeah,
2-bed, 1.5 bath camper.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. That's a big.
That's a big
It's
How,
It's a
camp.
big
how
boy.
long is that?
ginormous.
How big is it?
Damn.
I don't know.
Whoa.
Do they-
30 foot?
Did they
No,
need an
maybe not
extra
that one.
license to be able to drive it?
Yes, my dad had to get
Okay.
a bigger truck.
Yeah.
No, not a new
But
license.
it's not
though.
Wow.
not
No,
a
a
different
different-
license.
Not okay.
It's just a bigger truck, and it takes diesel.
So that's
I remember
actually
when he
what?
bought that truck.
Which was like $6 a gallon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this spring.
he bought the truck. So you know how they have like the thing on the window with like all the information on it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's like EPA rating, and for his truck it said NA.
Well, you are now the owners of a fantasy RV.
How big
Wow.
is our fantasy RV?
So it's about it'd probably be about it's 12 wide, 12 feet wide, probably about 35, 40 long.
Oh my
This
god.
is not going down the streets of Waterdeep
No.
anytime soon.
It's well, Daggerford, no.
Or Daggerford.
Uh,
that's what I meant.
Don't know where you're gonna put it
So how is it in town?
Yeah, how are you gonna get out of town?
because it's in the open. Let me remind you guys where this is in town. Sorry, it always puts us up there.
Oh, I see. We could
It's
get
in
it
the
right
big
out
op-
of
it's
town.
big in the it's in the big open space in town.
Well, obviously they got it
That's
in
why-
here, so
that's
we'll
how
be
it's
able to
Let
get
me
it out.
let me ask. Does he provide storage while we're in town?
We can keep it here for a time, but eventually it will have to leave the lot.
Okay.
Is there a place
We
within
thank you
town
for doing
that
business
you can
with
recommend?
Stygian Carriage Works as he bows.
Yes, I need to sign the blood plaque though.
Is
still.
there a place within town that you can recommend that we can perhaps park our cart when we are not using it?
I don't know if the stables would be willing to take the land ship. If you are able to fit it through the streets, you might be able to fit it near your accommodations, but certainly not on the street.
Oh.
It's okay, I'll sleep in the land ship. You guys can go back to the.
Oh my
Oh
god.
man. We're just gonna live in it now.
We made a choice.
If
And
we
then we have
You
to-
made a choice.
if I gave you an extra 6 gold, would we be able to park it here from time to time?
6 gold would not be enough to park the land ship.
Is there
We
an
already
amount?
have-
Is there an amount that we can work towards in the future, perhaps to have a
Mm.
parking space here?
Month, perhaps.
I will consult with my superiors and come up with a satisfactory toll.
Works for us.
Not like we have a choice. All right.
You're the
Well,
proud owners of a RV you have no place to put. Like a lot of RV owners.
A lot of people.
yeah. It's realistic. Okay, now what?
Oh, one last question before we leave.
Yes.
Your basic model of carriage, how much does that cost?
Oh, default. It's 50 gold.
We may pick one up in the future when we need to go through tight quarters in forests and such.
Certainly.
Can we fit
We
the
will
default?
always be here.
We will be in touch.
We just attach it,
Yeah, can we attach the small carriage to the land yacht?
You might be able to tow it.
and
You
then
can
we.
tow a carriage behind the
Yes.
carriage.
For
Considering
each
you
can
have
her
2
own.
oxen pulling it, maybe.
Okay.
Or
Now we
maybe
know a
Tom
lot
Shaw.
about this thing.
I'm seeing over here. What's in the drill field?
It is where the military it's like the former like military drill field, but there are like businesses around it. It is a more open spot that's not always used. Maybe you could talk to the city about keeping it there. It's always an option.
That might work.
There's maybe some spaces beside like the is that again.
Where is the commons? Up in the commons between all the ones labeled number 5. What is that area?
Those are cisterns. Those are like holes down to the sewer.
I'm sure they wouldn't mind if we parked it up there.
That's on the cat. Are you still in the like dealership area?
Yes. Yeah.
I would advise against that. I don't believe the Duchess would be too kind on that.
Truly?
That's technically her land.
Perhaps we can sweet talk her.
Good luck.
You know. No, wait, that wouldn't work. Never mind.
So outside the gate, like caravan grounds, I'm assuming that while it's not as safe as being in the city, I'm assuming that that's not owned by anybody.
It's like more gathering space. There's some more clearly less well off housing there, but it's generally an open field. Most of Daggerford is sort of concentrated within the city walls.
Was Kelson
except
the
for
owner?
docks.
Was Kelson and who was Kelson to us?
Kelson, he's the master of the hunt. He generally deals with. He's like the head ranger of the area. He generally deals with keeping the lands around the city safe, but also at times when needed, commands the guard.
Commands the guard and stuff. Okay, maybe Kelson can help us get a place for it over by the port, as a place to park it, since we help them out at the docks. It's a larger area. It's probably safer than being out in the wilderness.
There are people so you can certainly talk to, and yeah.
All right. Well, is it still raining?
It is still raining. You've been under like a tent. Like literally it's a used car dealership.
Right. Where does Kelson
not
stay?
used, it's like a car dealership.
Where does Kelson stay during the day?
You went to his house once to contact him.
Can we drive this thing to his house?
You can certainly try.
Let's do it.
I mean,
I'm gonna need some animal handling checks from
Homer.
Nope, from Homer since he's the driver.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you are able to navigate this through the tight areas of the marketplace onto Fields Lane and up Wall Street to Kelson's house.
Wow.
Which is
For the 19, I will give that to you. So, I'll move you. So follow Homer. Okay.
okay. I'm
So
seeing
you
him.
basically probably go up this side of things.
Yeah.
Up here through that tight corner. That was a very tight turn.
Yeah, people are like running out of the way as we're coming through.
That's where if I were driving, I would get it stuck between a lamppost.
Yes.
Just evergreen it. Or
Yeah.
ever given
No.
it.
And then there you are. Kelson's house.
I honk the horn. Honk, honk. Kelson!
There is no horn, but there are 2 oxens.
Yeah.
Oh,
Honk the oxen.
I don't want to slap
Yeah.
the oxen.
I appreciate that. You can maybe get someone to make you a magical horn for it.
Ooh. Dang it. I'll just
I don't
yell
think
that.
I have any.
Kelson! Kelson!
Oh, it's you all.
Check
And
this
he
shit
opens
out.
the door and just freezes.
Ain't it bitchin'?
People do that a lot around us.
Oh, that the tiefling sweet talked you, didn't he?
It's so pretty.
Can
As
I
I'm
help you
just
with?
at one.
We
of
need
it
a
before
parking
any of us
spot.
did.
Ah, boy.
Perhaps over on the docks. It's kind of out of the way.
As payment from the city for certainly helping us with now the murder case as well. I'll talk to the dock foreman and see if we can find a spot for you.
Either that or the drill field. Either spot. Drill field might even be better.
Oh, for that, I'd have to talk to I have to talk to the Duchess.
Please.
Is that her time? Yeah.
Keep in mind, we
Lady
did
Daggerford.
we did actually help you more with your investigation after we had concluded our own portion of it. We did keep going.
You certainly did. Services for, dues for services rendered, definitely. The city definitely needs to compensate you. Well, what will it be? The docks certainly be easier.
You think the
You'll
docks
run
would be
into some
easier?
people- Well, you
Oh,
may
for
run
easier
into a
for
couple
you, you
ruffians,
mean?
maybe trying. Yes, very much so.
What would be easier for us to have a path out of the city with said cart?
I mean, you're already out of the city if you're in the docks ward. From the drill field, you're not that far from the west gate. That takes you right up to the tradeway.
If you could do what does the group say? Adamus, Elika, Homer.
I will say that I will say getting it parked in the drill field may take some time, as Lady Daggerford may not be quick to provide you that leisure.
Well, gang, the docks sound okay.
I think so.
I will just warn you that, though we'll have guards patrolling the docks as we usually do, you may always run into, a ruffian or that may try to get into your car.
Perhaps we will set up defenses.
Well, that'd be up to you.
But
You're good with the
if you
docks?
could,
I am too.
I would be more loving it if you could get into the drill field for us. Perhaps work towards that. Maybe
As I said, I may not be able to get you that clearance this
How would
week.
we even get out of the drill fields? I mean, that's a pretty tight corner down there by the gate.
Oh, you would. Hell, I mean, there should be enough room. It might be a little tight around one of the towers of the west gate, but should be able to get it.
Is there any other places in the city that has an open space where we could park this that would be easier on you?
Well, the stables will tell us to go to hell. I know Lady Morwen won't, Lady Daggerford won't let you park around the commons fields of the castle. Those are only reserved for, there are fairgrounds at times, but they're usually kept open.
I have an interesting question.
What is that?
I believe one of the things that was attached to this land ship is the ability to have some type of a stall and sell things out of it.
That was the merchant caravan.
Oh, so it's not also this one?
It's
is
not
a
equipped
house.
like that. I mean, you can maybe rig something, but it's not by default equipped for that.
I was
it doesn't
thinking
have,
that-
flip down the side.
Right.
It does have it has a common room that could work as a living room or an office. That's what I said.
I am able to create potions, and in the future may end up selling some. Perhaps we could have it over in the marketplace as a shop itself.
That would be tough because, well, stalls come and go. The merchant guild will probably be quite cross at you.
Understood.
You would probably have that. You would have to take up directly with them.
Something
they
for
are
the
not,
future then.
Food for
For the
thought.
future, yes.
The docks will be good then, I think, for now.
That's a good first step. We can
Alright.
always change it, right?
It's safer than it being out in the woods.
We can work on things.
And if you could have one of
It
the
seems
guards
like-
on his route just casually walk by it, it would be,
Asking for a lot here.
Yeah.
Well, he's got to
You-
walk
you-
by
he
it
is.
if they're walking on their route along the docks
Okay.
anyways.
Kelson just looks at Adamus and he's just, yeah. Well,
In exchange,
cer-
perhaps we will help
certainly
you in the
it seems
future
like
with your problem.
yeah. Well, I would hope you would. I was actually going to ask you quite that same thing. you've been a great help with the murder and the sinkhole. I would certainly love you to use your services again.
For sure.
All right, let's saddle up for the docks.
All right.
And we're getting from where are the docks? Let's see. Oh yeah.
You are getting from. So you're gonna take it along the hill road probably. That's
yeah,
not
that's a
gonna be
main
that
drag.
hard.
It looks like there's more
Yeah.
space.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It go and it looks like it's a nice,
straight to the port
yeah,
where the docks
you
are.
can
right?
you can get it out into the docks without any problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not even gonna have you roll for that. Like,
Okay.
Oh
that's
yeah,
just gonna
look at
be like
this.
a straight
We're just
shot.
whipping around these turns.
Any decent, large cart driver is gonna be able to do that.
Oh, I'm
We're
more
waving
than
at
decent.
people that are passing by.
Out of our
But
way.
You are getting looks. You are getting looks from everybody. They're like, "What is this?"
You wish you were us.
Spent their life
Where
savings
where
on this.
are all of you guys on the cart, by the way?
I'm up
Oh,
like
I'm in my room.
I'm hanging out one of the windows, yeah.
I mean,
I'm
Okay.
also at a window.
I'm just
Okay.
in the driver's bench. On it, not in it.
Edis is just like kicking back on a batters.
Yeah.
Oh god. And so when you're driving this cart, because of the way it's constructed, you're technically inside. There's like a little like it's not really a cockpit, but it's like there's a hatch into a room basically that you can sit in, so you're covered.
Okay, even the driver is. Okay. I thought I saw a bench on the front of it,
That's
but maybe
cool.
it was a different one.
Oh, is there? Maybe there is, but it'd be underneath the like overhang either
Yeah.
way.
So we're
so-
staying dry. It's still raining, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, you got the one with all of the bells and whistles. So.
Yes. It's the limited of the limited.
God. I put it up there. I'm like, they're not
Okay.
gonna.
I will say right now, the only reason why I pushed for that one is because I just wanted to have a spot for each of us to sleep. If the other one had 4 beds in it too, I would have gone with the smaller one just for this reason alone.
It is very funny, and I'm honestly happy that you went with it. This is
That-
gonna be interesting.
We're gonna have to figure out how to park it in every city we go to.
Mm-hmm.
Just, I got it, guys.
Like
Don't worry.
like when you live in a city like this and have a giant pickup truck.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I got it. I was born for this.
Oh god, the worst has been people with a pickup truck towing a trailer
Oh,
down
God.
the
Are
narrow
they
Philly
allowed to park those on
It
the
is-
streets?
I don't know why they do that. It's kind of a free for all here.
It sounds like it.
Anyway,
Anyway,
all right. Well, I think that's where we should leave it for tonight.
yeah. And then
Sounds
maybe
good.
should we say that we went back to the inn,
So
or
we-
do we?
You've parked it in the docks.
We
Yeah.
parked
okay.
in the dogs.
Yeah.
Our character's still over here, but did we
No,
go back
remember,
to the inn then?
it's the next day, and you do have your next task.
Right.
Ah.
So
Which
that's
was-
what we'll
and I will-
pick up.
And to reiterate, so that was go back to
The ghost
it's
one.
in D&D chat, so it's easier to.
we
Yeah,
get
I'll read you the. Go ahead.
Can we get a token that's like 4 slots for the cart? It's like big.
I'm gonna work
I
on
don't-
one.
I don't
'cause
know if you
wasn't
can
sure which one
change
you guys
those.
were gonna get.
Nice.
I'm gonna figure something out. So that task read, "There's ghosts in my inn. Help! At Philimber's fire along the Delimber River. The Delimber River is the one that goes around the south of the town, or is it? Let me confirm that, because every time I say a direction for this, it is in fact the south of the town. Cool, I got that right. It's the river it's the river by the docks, basically.
Mhm.
Like the docks are on the river to Limber.
Oh, so we're
Nice.
actually where our thing is over near. We're actually really close to it, anyways.
Yeah,
Okay.
you would be following the river anyway.
Okay. Cool.
So that worked out for you guys.
Yeah.
All right. Well, any
So-
questions?
No, I'm just
Oh, good.
living the dream now.
I love our
I'm
cart.
glad we
No,
were able to
no.
do that for you, Josh.
I do want to say mentioning, oh, players will figure out a way to do something completely different than the DM ever expected. I had nothing planned for what was below that well.
Oh, nice.
Oh, so that wasn't part of your story
You
at all.
threw things for a loop there.
Nice.
You're welcome.
I love it. I love it.
Expect the
So
unexpected.
thank you guys.
Yes.
I now, but that makes things interesting for me because now I want to look at like where do things connect in this city.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So then, how did the feet get down there?
I have to see.
Fine.
Be that way.
Stay tuned.
So as far as our
They
next
walk.
Stay
session
tuned.
goes,
Next episode.
In 5 months.
oh
5
God,
months
no.
from now,
Well, I'm
guys,
it's
hoping we
like
do it this
February.
month for if we can, if towards the end of the month.
We
or
do
whatever,
have the-
that's okay, but for
We
October.
do have the spooky task for October.
Yeah.
Key task.
Go ahead and do it.
There are ghosts in my inn.
Christian, I know
Oh,
you've
okay.
started with it, but
Yeah.
you definitely need some time. So I'm thinking
Little
you
bit.
probably want to at least 2 weeks, if not 3.
2 weeks would be great,
Okay, I'm busy
especially
in 2
not being able
weeks.
to use this weekend. For writing.
Are you busy? Is anybody busy that weekend?
Yes.
Okay. How about the week after that?
Hmm.
Josh,
I'm
when
good.
is your hike?
Well, it's going to be the 22nd.
Well, that doesn't mean we can't do it the day before. What is? And so we could do it
Well,
on Friday.
I'm supposed to be starting that
might.
hike at 2 in the morning,
Is
Well,
that on a Saturday or a Sunday?
Saturday.
Ugh.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Quite a hike.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to
So
do the whole
Steven,
thing.
that Friday then of that weekend, are you still not available
Yeah.
that day?
Yeah, my mom's coming up that weekend. She'll be up on Friday.
So the last
And
weekend.
do we
of
want to do the
month?
28th? We could do the
28th will work.
so I plan to have the entire section written. So we could potentially do the Friday the 28th
Isn't
and
Ben
then the
gonna be
Friday
here then?
after.
Yeah, Ben's going to be here that weekend.
Ooh.
Okay.
So
Wait,
we're
what's
kinda
going on?
screwed.
And what's going on the 14th? What's going on next week? 7th and 14th. I missed that earlier, I guess.
Christian
We can't do it.
needs time to
We could
write it.
potentially
Needs
do it
time
the
to write it.
14th. We could
Could do it.
potentially do it the 14th
No,
if I just
Steven can't do it that weekend.
I'll make sure I get. Oh, okay.
Oh, gee. Okay.
November it is.
Well, shit.
November 4th it is.
Or can we do a Sunday?
I could do.
I
a
could do
Sunday.
a Sunday.
Which Sunday though? I can do
23rd
any
or
Sunday.
30th.
That's fine.
I mean, I could do a 23rd. The 16th?
My mom will still be here.
Okay, 23rd.
23rd works for me.
23rd works for me.
We can hear all about your hike.
Chloe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the same as Josh.
Okay.
23rd.
Well, hey, I
is?
never know. I'm asking because you might have something like a D&D game with your friends or something that day. I just want to make sure I asked.
Never on Sundays, no.
Okay. So we're trying for Sunday the 23rd then?
Sounds like it.
And what was the reason for no on the 28th? Who had that?
Ben is coming to visit us in Pennsylvania.
Ben is coming to visit Pennsylvania. Okay. What day is Halloween on this year? Does that mean it's on a Monday?
On a Monday.
Yeah.
It's on a Monday.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. What's everybody doing for Halloween?
Handing
Nothing.
out candy.
Probably handing out candy.
So we could do a Halloween night stream.
Good.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'd be down.
I think that's it for the stream portion here. Let me get this wrapped up. Thanks for watching, everybody. We appreciate it. We'll be back then, hopefully on Sunday, the 23rd of October. If all goes according to plan. Maybe like 6 o'clock or 7? 7 maybe? Somewhere around there. So that we can be done by 9:30
we are planning on doing shorter sessions going forward. So
Yeah, maybe a 7 to
under
9:30
3
type
hours.
of thing. Yeah. All right, sounds good. Bye,
Cool.
stream. Bye.
Bye, stream.